must be more to life than this. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Just grab my hand from him, sin with me tonight. I run away. We'll never forget the past, but what counts is our brand new start. Even if it hurts me or I get scared, just come take this risk now. We'll be prepared. I run away. I run away. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a
Yeah. It's a big Nick energy show, live on the TOLE. Here in the 9, have mud in the blood, and we're only going up, yeah, vertical. Touching the sky every time that we glide on 75, all fashionable, so fashionable, so far from broke. Just letting you know that we get it and go. It's a big Nick energy show, live on the TOLE. Summer's too hot and the winter's too cold. It's a real sweet spot. If you stop and know, yeah, it's a big Nick energy show. So big, I'ma write it in bold. It's a big Nick energy show. It's a big Nick energy show.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Oh, I forgot that part. Dang it. Guess what, guys? We're back. It's week number 2 with the Big Nick Energy Show. I am Big Nick, the host of the show. We got some people in studio. Make sure you guys say hi. We got my co-host, Corey W. King. Woo woo!
Good morning.
Also, we got 2 special guests in the house. We have my son, also owner of Muddy Rags. We have Nico in the house. What's up, Nico?
Hi, guys.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
And if you guys are wondering who that beautiful gem is in the camera,
It's me.
Stop it. Stop it.
Thank you.
Stop it. We got Gina in the house. What's up, Gina?
Hi.
Welcome.
And thank you for the compliment. That was very nice.
Welcome.
Yeah.
That first part was for Corey when I said beautiful.
Oh, that's
I'm sorry
okay.
about that.
He is. Look at him. He's
Sorry, he is. He's
Thank you.
adorable.
It's a good thing too, because he's not very smart.
He's adorable.
Well, that is true. At least I don't send my friends on false missions.
So check this out. They get in studio. Gina's like, hey, Corey, can you run outside real quick
Yeah.
and get my phone out of my car? Here's my keys. Let me get you the right key. She sends him outside. He's outside for a good probably 10 minutes outside
Yeah.
looking for the phone.
Yeah. Thank goodness it's a nice day and I'm a nice person.
Did you find the phone out there?
Well, here's the fun part, my friend.
What's the fun part?
After the 20-minute, it's the Kia because she just bought a new car and she just wants to like name drop and she's name dropping Kia like it's anything.
Shout out Donnie P.
Yeah. Anyway, after the 10 minutes of it's the Kia outside because there's I pulled up next to her walking in.
Right. There's only one other car out there.
I go to her car and I'm like, oh, it's not on a seat like I would expect it to be.
Yeah.
So now I have to do the really awkward thing of trifling through her things.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, let me
There's
maybe
nothing
find
in
it?
there because it's new.
well, I'm like, maybe it fell down the seat. Nope. Let me look in the glove compartment. Oh, there's 2 glove compartments in the Kia. More storage. Shout out Donnie P. I looked in the little like the armrest thing.
Was it in
the
there?
passenger
Was it in
seat.
there?
No. I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and call.
Okay.
I call. And I'm like,
I did hear the phone ring in here. Was that,
yeah,
Gina, was
yeah.
that your phone in here?
I held my phone outside the car so like the sound didn't distract me, you know what I
Right.
mean? And I'm like, I really don't hear anything. And then I just hear, I'm sorry.
Gina.
I'm sorry.
I forgot my dress has pockets.
Oh my gosh, it's in here the whole time. I heard it going off. She's like, he is going to kill me.
Yeah.
Way to go, Gina.
Yeah.
Tried to ignore the call.
But welcome to the show, though.
It's all good.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Hey, I thought about something. We got to do like a weekend recap.
I'm good with that.
What was good? What'd you do? Let me start off mine real quick.
Please.
That way it gives you guys a chance to think about your weekend recap. Thursday, we went and seen Jeff Dunham, Huntington Center.
Nice.
Amazing.
Nice.
Amazing performance. Good food, good seats. It was sold out, whole entire stadium. Friday, we'd seen Dierks Bentley at the Huntington Center.
Okay.
It blows my mind that within 24 hours, they can flip this whole arena into a new venue.
And I went to the Huntington Center on Saturday for my nephew. They do a hockey game every year.
That was Saturday.
And-
they set up hockey.
And I was like, what do they do? Just live here? Because how do they go from one concert to their game, and then they have to switch it to the walleye game?
It's
and then back to
absolutely crazy
another
how they do it
concert.
so fast.
Yeah.
So Friday I went to the concert. I've never been to a concert where it's only half the arena. It was literally half of the arena. Cut it in half at the 50-yard mark, and that was it.
Where was
Because
the concert?
rest
At Huntington Center.
The rest is backstage. So like they have the stage set up
At the 50-yard line.
they
You know what I'm
put up
talking about, not the 50-yard line.
Yeah, I know what you
but-
mean, but
yeah.
like center ice. But
Yeah.
like what? Did they not sell enough tickets?
I don't know if they didn't sell enough tickets, or maybe that's the kind of concert he can do. Maybe not so much. It was weird.
Well, they did that. They used to do that at the sports arena too, but not half of it. They would block
like
off
a
Three
part
quarter,
of
but
it.
this was
like
like
the last
half
little
half.
section.
This was half.
Oh wow.
Like
Oh,
exactly.
that's
Take
not-
take the 10,000 people you can fit in there. It was 5,000 people.
He should have just played the Bijou.
It was great. I miss Club Bijou. Be honest with you. So yeah, that was my weekend, and then Saturday. I don't even remember what I did Saturday. So much fun.
Nice. Well, let's go to one of them.
Nico, weekend recap. What'd you do?
Yeah, so I hang out downtown, and at the Switchboard, they had this this band that they do live vinyl sessions, and their setup is about 4 speakers on top, 2 big subwoofers on the bottom, and about total it's 20,000 watts
What?
of power.
So it's like an old school setup looking like type.
Blasting in this tiny room.
Did it sound good?
It felt like a full body massage.
Oh.
But it was the entire
Oh.
room.
That.
You got Corey W. King for a speaker.
I'm definitely down now. One thing I'm just gonna say, at some point we have to admit how much vinyl really does suck.
You're wrong.
I love how the music stopped.
I love vinyl.
Yeah, I disagree with that. Too.
Everyone says they love vinyl, but the extra little
That's what you go for. You want the
No.
nostalgia.
go for the crisp, man.
No,
Go for
I got a
the- go
record
for the
player in the
crisp
living room right now with the Fats Dominoes that Muddy Rags has given us. Great record. Beautiful sound.
sound. Okay.
You
Listen-
got to be,
listen-
listen, hold on. Before you have to be in the mood to listen to vinyl.
Yeah, but I guess I'm not in the mood to listen to music very often to begin with.
Okay, makes
and so
sense.
when I do, it's like I don't want to like go and get a
Search
piece
a
of
vinyl.
plastic out and then
Right.
like.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's
I don't
more
know.
about the process. You got to clean off the dust. You got to clean off the
Yeah.
needle.
I don't want to have to do manual labor before I listen to Chinky.
Corey is lazy. If you haven't realized, he's
Very
really
much.
lazy.
Very much.
Let's give some hellos
Oh, wait.
on the show. Rick said hi. My mom said hi. She's back again. Nina,
What's
Leanne,
up, Nina?
Cheryl.
What's up, guys?
You guys are saying hi. We appreciate it. Make sure you're saying hi in the comments. Also, as we are talking about things, also hi, Mia. Make sure you comment. You can comment on the show, and we're going to read that stuff live on the show. So you had a good time at this event, Nico. What's the place called?
It's called the Switchboard. We do a lot of pop-ups down there.
What is the
sell-
Switchboard?
selling
Explain
our
that to
clothes.
us.
There'll be a lot of local artists displaying their art. There'll be a lot of artists playing their music. It's right next to Culture Clash,
Is it like a bar?
right downtown.
Is it a bar? What is it?
Yep. So there's a bar attached to it,
Okay.
and they do the performances next door.
Okay. Nice.
It's always
You had a good time, though?
It's always a good time.
I seen your stuff on Instagram because I'm a big follower of yours, and it looked real cool. I like the way you always incorporate some good photography to where you're at. It helps explain the atmosphere where you're at, and I appreciate that. That's
Thank
pretty
you.
cool.
Thank you.
Gina, what'd you do this weekend?
I did as little as I possibly could this week.
Bless your heart.
I did. I went to my nephew's hockey game.
Did you only do as little as you could because of the diabetes?
No, I don't
Okay.
have diabetes, and I tried to get diabetes, but I feel like that might be a different story.
She tried to get it
Because I'm
like
getting,
it's a green card.
because I want to get bariatric surgery, and like you have to have a comorbidity, and I didn't know at the time
A
that I
what?
already had.
A comorbidity?
Yeah, so you can't just be overweight. There's got to be another problem.
Oh.
And so
How about I can't reach my feet?
right, like there's a lot.
Allergic to salad.
Yeah, so there's a lot
That's a
that
real
goes
thing.
along with that. So for like 3 months, like before I went, I'm like I'm gonna try to have my A1C because I'm so overweight. There's no way I don't have something. So I'm like,
Yeah.
well, if my A1C is really high, then this will be my comorbidity. So I seriously tried to eat my way into diabetes. My A1C was perfect. I'm like, how did I airball diabetes? I don't
So
even
you're trying to get it, you
understand.
can't even get it.
It runs in my family. I'm overweight. I'm like, I had everything going for me. I airballed diabetes, but it turned out it was everything was okay because I already had another comorbidity I didn't even know about. So it worked out well.
So are you gonna get it? You gonna get the surgery?
I am gonna get surgery.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What are you getting?
I'm really excited. I'm really excited.
Are you doing the gastric bypass or are you doing the sleeve?
The sleeve.
I've known a couple people that have it and their success is amazing. They're doing great with it.
Are you gonna be like have one of like the skinny bodies and the big heads though?
I don't know. I don't know because I literally last time I was skinny I was like 5.
Looking like a full-grown bobblehead.
Yeah,
I have no idea. But yeah, that does
Was it Star
happen.
Jones?
I'm
Like
gonna have
and Al Roker, like they don't look normal anymore.
Right.
So like I don't want you to look like
I'll
that.
have,
Looks like Mr. Mackey from
turkey neck.
Yes.
Mr. Mackey off of South Park.
I might. I mean, I don't know.
That'd be cool.
But I don't care because I want to move. Like I don't really care about. Like I told Dubs. Dubs is my guy I've been with for 21
Ooh,
years.
baby daddy?
Yes, he is. My baby
Nice.
daddy. And I said, you know that I'm gonna look like a melting candle when I don't have clothes on, right? Like you have, because he has to be okay with.
I
this.
love melting candles.
And he's like, upgrade.
Oh, stop, Corey.
He didn't.
Come on. What? It's 10
He
minutes
didn't.
first in the
He's-
show.
He's way better than Corey. So no, I mean he's okay with whatever's gonna help me be healthier. So he's all about
It's
it.
the best
but-
route. He's
Yeah,
going to be on board or get out.
yeah.
Or get your stuff and get out of here.
Yeah, he wouldn't. I don't think so.
I
No,
love
he's going
it,
with
yeah.
you. You just got a Kia.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys have a cell phone plan together?
Yeah, no. Actually, no. We switched because that was a long story. But yeah,
so
we
slowly
switched.
breaking up. Okay.
So
Makes
no,
sense.
no,
Slowly breaking up.
no, not after 21 years.
Oh,
He's
that's a
not-
yeah. You're
Yeah.
after that time, you're committed.
Yeah, he
no
can't.
matter what.
I don't think
No
he
one
knows,
does that.
I don't think he knows how to function without me anymore.
Right. You almost depend on the other person to live.
Yeah, like
Where do I hunt tacos at? Like, what do I do? How do I
I've
feed
broken
myself?
his spirit down enough that he's not gonna leave.
Right.
I will say Dubs is a great guy. I really like him. I like you guys together and everything. I just never let him tie his shoe because the second he realizes he can have a glimpse of independency,
He's
it's
gone.
over.
He's
like,
gone.
I'm out.
He's gone. He can tie his own shoe. He's gone. Corey.
I can't tie my shoes. I have to choose between.
I'm wearing Crocs as we speak.
I have to choose between breathing and tying my shoes, and I
look
choose
good from the
life.
waist up on the show, but below I'm wearing no pants and I'm wearing Crocs. with
I
socks
actually
on.
do have Crocs on right now too. So
Corey,
it's
what'd you
true.
do this weekend?
I actually had a really, really great weekend. Friday there was a show. Saturday I took my son and nephew and 2 of their friends, as well as Gina, to an Ohio State spring game.
Look great.
Wait, we
Yes.
have to
Look great.
specify this though because his girl's name is Gina.
Yes,
and my
that's
name
the
is
Gina I'm talking about, not
And
her.
so the way we
Oh,
differentiate.
damn. He said not her.
Well,
wow, that was really rude of you,
No, I'm just
Corey.
wondering, I
So
need to record to show
God.
that a lot of people have actually assumed that we were together many, many times, and that is
Yes, that's
never
not
been
true.
further from the truth.
And then he starts dating a girl named Gina, so that complicated things even more. So the way he differentiates is he calls her Hot Gina, which I'm okay
Oh, Corey.
well, she is hot.
with that. Nick, wait, usually I don't do this because, but I'm telling you,
this
like,
is rude already.
okay, hold on though, back up because I have to say this because otherwise it's going to make him look really, really bad.
He does a good job of doing that on his own.
He does, but this is how we talk to each other, and I promise you,
yeah.
I promise you, I deserve it.
Okay.
I'm 100%. I am so mean to this dude.
Okay.
You'll see.
Yeah.
You'll see. You'll
Okay,
figure
so
it
it goes
out.
back and forth.
It does.
Okay.
So it's
I get
okay.
it.
We don't have to admonish him every time he cracks on me because
Okay.
usually they're terrible cracks anyway, and then I just hurt his feelings right back. It'll be all right.
All right. So you enjoyed the game, Corey.
I did, and then Sunday,
Yeah.
my daughter had a play, Mamma
Nice.
Mia, out of Wasion.
How'd that go?
It was awesome and amazing.
Was it because it's your kid, or was it really good?
No,
Because
like
I'll be the first one to say, like, you should probably get in a band.
Okay, the singing was awful.
Okay,
And
which
out
is
of all
typical.
the plays that I've seen,
You're in Wasion.
How dare you? Don't talk about the W, baby.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Anyway,
Step
but
away from having a
the
stepbrother.
The singing just wasn't really great.
Okay.
Some of the big main characters that are usually in every single play that they do,
Yeah.
just weren't there for whatever reason or
Okay.
another. But my daughter did great, and it was a great play, and it was really fun to see the kids and have fun with them.
Watch them and have
Yeah.
fun with what they love to do. Because them kids who are theatrical, if that's the word,
Yeah.
love what they do, and that's the best part of it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You're not going to get great singing or a solid performance, but you get a bunch of kids that just love doing what they do, and that makes the performance even that much better.
Exactly.
Corey, I follow you on TikTok. I'm a big fan, and I'm amongst one of 3 people that are big fans on your TikTok. But one of the things you do on TikTok is you do this little drink concoction. Talk more about that. What is it?
So a little over 2 years ago, I had my very first sip of alcohol.
Yeah.
Sorry, a little over 2 years ago, I had my very first sip of alcohol.
Okay. Wait, are we doing the TikTok video now?
Yeah.
Sweet.
We're doing this.
And I just messed it up.
No, you're fine. This is perfect.
Sorry.
This is exactly what I wanted. Since then, I've been trying to make up for lost time. I try random drinks I found on TikTok and other creations.
Okay.
And, I'd like to try a drink here.
You brought one for us?
If you guys want to go get cups.
Dude, I'm down.
If you guys want to get cups,
I'm down.
I got y'all. But,
I'm down.
But here's the thing. I only started drinking 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So I don't drink like a person of a certain age. I drink like a 14-year-old kid.
Nice.
So this is how I drink. Today we're going to try Crown Blackberry and Sprite mixed together.
Oh.
Yeah.
Crown Blackberry. Was that the one that was hard to find for a while?
Yeah, very, very hard to find.
Okay.
This is a pretty rare find here.
All right, hold on. I texted the wife to get us some cups.
Okay, perfect.
Hopefully she gets her text.
Cups and ice. Because this is about 900 degrees because it was in my car all day.
And she's not reading it, so we might not have cups.
All right. So
I wouldn't drink after
This is how much the Crown I poured in, and I just pour in the Sprite.
Okay.
Forgot to do your pour.
Oh, pour. All right, filled up to the top just like a beer.
If you guys want to try
Oh
these
my
drinks,
God, it stinks.
Yeah. All right.
that's Corey.
And I have no...
It's probably that hot liquor he's had in the car.
It really doesn't smell good.
I literally don't know what this is going to taste like at all, so... You ready?
And then he chugs it. Look,
Moment of truth.
Go ahead,
check
try
out
it.
this chug.
Oh, damn.
Go.
You weren't supposed to drink the whole damn thing? What are you doing? I thought that was for all of us.
Clearly, you don't watch his TikToks because
This is
he's super.
wrong.
Usually, he has. Oh, he does. He has it running.
People are
down
saying
his
that sounds
chin.
delicious. Your concoction
There it
sounds
is.
delicious.
I want the listeners to let me know what I should try next.
That was great. It's Crown and Sprite mixed together with some ice.
Honestly,
Babe, we need ice.
Yeah, you definitely need ice.
Get us some ice.
Oh, it stinks so bad.
That's Corey. Corey's the smell.
It's not a bad one. I don't know.
Corey's on TikTok, and right now he's doing the drink of the week. We're going to be doing this maybe once a month. We're going to try this. It's Crown Royal Black. What is it? Blackberry?
Yeah, Crown Royal Blackberry
and Sprite.
So how long ago was your last sip?
Yesterday.
He's not giving it up no more.
I recently did an O.J. Simpson shot, which was one
dead white,
like
white woman.
Wow, how dare you?
That's
No,
what
it was one white Bronco, which was Bailey's and cream.
Oh.
And then 6 vodka and blue curacao or grenadine.
Okay.
So 6 shots of vodka and one white Bronco, little Bailey cream thing.
Nice. DJ Frankie J said Grey Goose and pineapple juice.
Grey Goose. Okay, you know
We'll
what?
have to try that next time.
I'll add it to the. Does it have to be Grey Goose or can it just be any whatever Grey Goose is?
That I don't know. DJ Frankie J. We can't just have the cups. You got to pour
So
it.
I don't know how this works. I've never.
Me neither. I don't know
I've
what to
never
do.
drank with anyone
Right now,
else.
Corey does this little TikTok thing with all the 13-year-old girls on TikTok that watch him.
No,
We're doing.
You do it.
yeah, you're doing it backwards. It's
What's
not
going
a shot
on?
of soda and the
I don't.
rest
I don't know how to drink.
liquor.
Here.
Oh,
I'll
he just
pour
gave us
this
a whole cup of Sprite.
I'll put this in here.
What
Hey,
are
Veronica.
you doing?
I'm
Hey,
clearing
Crystal.
out the Sprite. So
You know how to act.
Someone said cherry vodka and Sprite is the one she goes to. Crystal. She said try it if we haven't. We got to try that next time.
I don't usually like fizzy drinks, but this one actually wasn't
Pretty
bad.
good.
I really like
Pretty
it.
good. You chugged the whole thing. That was supposed to be for all of us.
No, that was all for me. You guys can
Oh
get
my
your
gosh.
own.
It's still dripping off his goatee.
I brought
Guys,
it
we're
up to
live
share.
right now on the Big Nick Energy Show. After the show, if you guys want, we're going to have the recap on the Facebook page, also on YouTube. And now we are officially on Amazon Music and Spotify.
Nice.
I've been listening to the show all week.
Yeah?
Yeah, just replaying it just to see what we can do better and how we can look better because we look a little swollen in the cameras.
Are you calling us fat?
Yes, that's exactly.
You know what, Richie? I actually wanted to propose this to you.
Yes, I'm not. I'm married.
Do you? That doesn't stop.
This stinks.
Yeah.
I
this
told
stinks.
you.
Cheers,
See,
everybody.
you thought it was just.
Let's drink this
Corey.
real quick so we can make Corey tolerable. You're drinking another?
What is happening? How do I have another one?
Oh, I
Oh
thought we
my
were
God!
supposed to
I'm not
make-
drinking all
I
this.
wasn't gonna. I'm not gonna
There's
chug
way
this one.
less liquor in that than the one
Yeah.
you made. You make them ridiculous.
Yeah. My worst drink I've made so far. Has
That tastes
been-
like medicine. That's not good.
That wasn't good. I thought it was good.
It's not
All right.
good.
Nico, you've probably been drinking the least amount out of all everyone except for me. What did you think of that?
It tastes like a cough drop.
It tastes worse. I'd rather have a cough drop to get this taste out of my mouth.
I thought I liked it.
Oh,
So,
my
all right.
gosh.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a reason you didn't drink till 2 years ago.
Maybe you should get the recipes with the drinks because there's actual like ways to make a drink.
I tell you what, I don't have an upper respiratory infection now that I had that.
You're welcome.
Oh my gosh, that was horrible. Ugh. That was disgusting. Thanks for that.
Your whole house is gonna smell. Like
I was gonna ask you if you want to lose weight. I don't. You don't. Fair, because not everybody does. But I would love to challenge. I need like someone to challenge.
Okay.
In order to lose weight.
because the diabetes isn't challenging him enough. His doctor is not enough of a challenge.
No, I pay my
doctor told me to, but I'm not going to take his word for it.
I pay my doctor, so like
I'd rather talk to someone who
he
eats
works for
pancakes
me, and
all
I don't
day.
listen to my employees.
I
They
get
listen
you.
to me.
I get you.
So yeah, I mean, if you want to lose weight, then I'll bring a scale in next week. We can weigh in, do whatever. Like, if you want to do this, I'm down.
Doing a weigh-in? Measurements?
We need to know where like we start.
All right, let's do it. I'm down.
Okay.
Can you put this on record that I want no part of this?
Oh,
Gina, you're in it too.
It was.
No,
You're gonna weigh
I'm
yourself
not.
from home, and then you're gonna post all the pictures and progress
I'm
online.
not doing any of that.
Hey guys, once a month we're going to have a special guest in studio, and we happen to have our first one today. He is one of the sponsors of the Big Nick Energy Show. Once I reached out to him, he was more than welcome to be a sponsor of our show and provide us some cool stuff for this studio. We have Nico with Muddy Rags in studio. Welcome, Nico. I know I did the introductions,
Hi, guys.
but now it's as Muddy Rags.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, thanks for coming in. So I know what you're about, but for the average person listening to the show, what is Muddy Rags? Like, what is that?
So, I guess we can go back to where it started. It started in my closet in middle school, just trying to dress different than everyone else.
Right.
You know, we all shopped at the mall, wearing like Aeropostale, Hollister.
Same
and,
old stuff
Yeah,
that everyone
so-
else wears.
So I started a collection that was in my closet, and people wanted to stop by and shop my collection. So eventually that turned into an Instagram page, and my thrift finds became available online and not just some word of mouth
Right.
type of thing. But
That's dope.
but Muddy Rags, it's come to a point where we sell clothes in person and online, and it's mainly clothing from like the 1940s to the 1990s. So it'd be a lot of pop culture and
So like back in 1996, I was really big into Tommy Hilfiger.
Right.
Calvin
Yes.
Klein.
Yep.
Things like that. Is that kind of the people you're reaching
Cross
for?
colors.
classic, yeah, like
Carl Kanai.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan,
Fubu.
Used jeans.
yeah, Gerbos. You guys remember Gerbos?
I don't know that one.
No.
No, Jabron.
They had the Velcro,
I know Jabroni.
the Velcro straps.
That's my kid's name.
Over the knees.
Okay.
But yeah.
So you're trying to give people a different option than just going to the store, going to the mall. Everybody's looking the same.
Yeah, so a lot of celebrities have brought spotlight to the vintage community.
Yeah.
Mostly vintage clothing in the past has been an offline thing. The digital age has really been it's been a help to be able to sell online.
Makes it so easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
given
You can reach more people that
Well,
way.
and a lot of times when we shop, because my youngest is like super into vintage,
Yeah.
and vintage clothes. So, but whenever we try to shop, it's like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So, like, are you guys like, what's your price point?
Yeah, so what we're doing with Muddy Rags is we're trying to keep a lot of this stuff local. A lot of people will send these items off for top dollar to, like, let's say New York, Los Angeles, Miami. We're trying to keep a lot of the cool stuff here available for the locals, and for a way better price.
Cool, very
awesome.
cool.
Like
Yes.
just for example, your shirt, your Toledo shirt.
Yeah, so
Like what year is that from?
I really like that.
So this is a 90s Toledo print. It's just something I put aside. I try to keep a lot of the local stuff, and then maybe you'll see curation of these types of things at a local event near you.
Like I've been to a bunch of your pop-ups, and when we go there, like there's a little bit of everything. There's a little bit of Toledo nostalgia, not necessarily your Calvin Klein, your Tommy Hilfiger, but you have local stuff. You have Mud Hens. You have what was the hockey team before it was Walleye?
The Storm.
The Storm. He's got stuff like that.
Nice. You got any Gold Digger stuff?
No, that's something we've never come across, but we have come across some early like menswear stores.
Okay.
That were located in Toledo. I can't remember the name of the one jacket we have, but yeah.
Nice.
He's even got like some old Harley tees that are super, super rare that I know he's gained a couple bucks from. It's great. I love his journey. And
that's awesome.
When I first started the show and I was thinking about who we could have in, I thought of Nico first person being our special guest.
That's amazing. The first person I thought about was Gina. So we both have our two first thought guests here tonight.
Oh, yeah. You said you actually said Gina. You don't want Gina on the show. That's what you said.
She's here, dude. Don't.
My bad. I thought we were muted. No, but anyways, Nico provided the old school. Let me see if I can turn my camera. The old Pippen jersey in the corner. What year is that Pippen jersey? Do you know, Nico?
It's 90s champion.
Yeah.
Those come in all kinds of colors.
I remember those. Like I had Bulls jerseys, T-shirts. I had North Carolina, the baby blue.
Like now that I'm older and I can afford things like this, I really appreciate them a lot more because I remember
when I was price range.
What
about Jinko jeans, Nico? Is that a cool thing? Crystal Wagner said Jinko jeans.
Yes. The old skater pants are super collectible.
Yeah.
A lot of the older fashions are coming back and inspiring the newer clothing that is available at the mall right now.
It's funny that people would make fun of the ones that would wear like your dad's stuff. But now it's coming around full circle, and people want that stuff.
Like your dads were cool though. Like I don't know how old you are, but you're a relatively young man. Your dad is DJ freaking Richie, who's like
Alonso.
Oh, sorry, Nick Alonso.
Nick Alonso.
My bad. Copyright.
Nick Alonso.
So Nick is your dad, who's a cool guy in general, who had a cool fashion, a cool style.
Thank you.
And so this is great. Like my dad, suit and ties. Like no one wants to
always
do that.
Dressed up no matter what.
Like he wore like Father's Day ties.
Even so, like Nico has all that stuff. He's got the old school ties. He's got the old sweaters, like Mr. Rogers type sweaters. It's great.
Like
the
Bill
collection
Cosby?
he has.
Like Bill Cosby sweaters?
Yeah.
Casual wear, yep.
Yeah.
It's a popular category.
Nico, I always see you doing pop-ups around Toledo. Like you're in downtown. You're local. You don't have to go all the way to Cleveland or Cincinnati to find this stuff. He's local. He's right here in the Glass City. You can find him on Instagram under Muddy Rags. What other ways can they reach you, Nico?
You can find us on Depop as well and eBay under the same name.
Nice. So if you don't live around Toledo, you can purchase stuff and then you'll ship it out to them.
Ship it next day.
And if you are local, I know you said a little bit, but people can actually stop by and shop at your house.
You can shop in person. We have a nice curation of all eras from the 40s to the 90s.
That's awesome. So we got Nico here with Muddy Rags. If you guys are looking for that special gift, that one-of-a-kind gift, just check him out. Muddy Rags on Instagram and all his social media platforms. Corey, what's up?
I was just going to say, I'm really proud of you for starting a business at such a young age.
It's pretty awesome.
Like you, I also started a business in my closet when I was in junior high from the ground up. It just required a few grow lights. But
Corey,
I just
don't ruin the spotlight.
I'll just let you know, like, I'm proud of him. This is awesome.
Gina, unplug his microphone, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I was just gonna.
And he started this. Nico, you were about what, maybe 15, 16 when you started this?
Yes.
He had a couple racks just at the top of the stairs with maybe 30 pieces of clothing, and then it turned into the closets. He was taking up space, and then his whole bedroom, and it just turned into something huge. Like you go to his shop at the house there, and he's got an entire facility full of all of this great stuff.
Do you go out and like shop for these things specifically? How fun is that when you get to go out and just find? Because I wish I could make money. Thrifting is so much fun.
He's out there every day grinding.
It's very time consuming to find the cool stuff.
And you have to know what you're looking for.
Right.
Like I tried a little bit to help him out, and he's like, "Yeah, it's not gonna happen."
Right.
Like you gotta look. It goes down to just like the stitching, and everything. The tag, the type of tag, the material, everything. There's so many different There's a lot to it. Like you have to know what you're doing.
Absolutely.
Who gets to be a professional thrifter?
This guy.
Awesome.
This guy.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's very, very cool.
This
very
guy.
cool.
So there's a lot of cool places to find, these types of things. But,
Don't tell them where you get it.
But my
They'll run you out of business.
my personal favorite is, it's taken me all around the world, places like Albuquerque, Louisiana, and finding places in the abandoned places of the world is really cool because it can tell a lot of stories. I'll find things like newspaper clippings in these abandoned places, and it'll tell me where these people, last left off and left their life behind. And, most of the time I'll find, cool pieces of clothing. They might not be in the best of condition, but that's something we're into, preserving these items of history as well.
Very cool.
Someone on our Facebook feed said the Salvation Army on Upton. She's found so many great vintage things. I know that's one of your spot, isn't it, Nico?
Yeah, I know all my Salvation Army ladies.
It's to the point where he walks in and they're like, "Hey, Nico," like they know him by name.
Yeah,
it's crazy being out in the community with him. Sometimes people are like, "Hey, that's Nico." They'll come up, give him a high five, and it's like, that's great. That's great as a father and as a fellow entrepreneur. It's just great seeing that. Like he's built that. No one else had built that for him. He worked hard, and it shows. And that's just it makes me very proud of him. I'm very proud of you, son. You do great.
Thanks.
And I'm not just saying that because you're my son. Like you're great, and I look up to you. You're one of my idols. I know I'm your dad, but you're one of my idols. I want you to know that. Thank you for everything you do.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome.
I don't know if it's the drink that I'm feeling or just the emotions.
No, that's my arm under the table. You're feeling?
Okay. In that case, I didn't.
Wait, that's a dress. Is that Gina? Wrong leg.
Okay,
My bad.
You better hope not.
My bad.
You wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Well, we appreciate you being here, Nico. Once again, it's Nico with Muddy Rags. You can find him on all the platforms. If you need something for just a special gift or you want something for yourself, hit him up. You can stop by the little shop he's got set up, and he'll help you find something. And if he doesn't, he can keep an eye on what you're looking for and definitely help you out. So we appreciate you. He's going to be here the remaining of the show. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Big Nick Energy Show. We're live right now on Facebook every single Monday from 6 to 8 o'clock. The show will be on Facebook. Also, it'll be on YouTube. And if you want to watch it, if you want to listen to it after the show, we'll be on Amazon Music. Also, we are on Spotify because we're legit. Spotify. We're legit. Legit.
We have an air horn. You aren't legit until you get an air horn.
Yeah. We're legit.
We are so legit. Oh, hold on.
Oh, wow, you have
Sorry about
auto-tune.
Oh, there we go. Sorry about that.
You have a board for a podcast.
Yeah, damn right we do.
insane.
It's legit.
I feel like you just went full Disney villain with that.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Sound effect.
I don't know what
That
that
wasn't
was.
great.
It was like a full-grown version of Pinocchio or something.
Yeah, I didn't like
The
that.
R-rated version. Gina, I know you brought some topics today to the show. What do you got for us?
Well, I have a bunch of stuff, but one thing involves you, so I'm going to bring this one up. So,
You've been served.
Should have ran this by me before the show.
Social media, we're just so involved in social media.
Yeah, we are.
So we have a lot of people that are just acquaintances.
Yeah.
And they're not actual, you don't really know
You don't really
them in
know
real
them,
life.
yes.
But has there ever been a person who is just an acquaintance or someone you barely know, and they make a post that's so relatable that in your head you're now friends?
Yeah.
You know each other
Absolutely.
really, really well. But so there was a Facebook post that you made one time that made us friends in my head. We were cool, but we were
Not that cool.
But we're friends now.
Now we're friends? What was the post?
Hold on. Have you guys never met?
No, we have.
We have.
Okay.
We kind of go in the same circles, but we don't really. I was gonna say orbit.
We
kinda
never
orbit
hung
in the
out
same-
or anything. We know each other. We know each other in person, but it's never been I don't think we've ever had a setting like this where we're all sitting around a table talking.
Right. Right. So, it was your post where you, and I don't know if you actually did it or you just made a joke about it, but
My Facebook stuff is 100% real.
so you put pizza rolls in your ice dispenser.
Absolutely.
And I was pretty sure it was real. 'Cause
Nico's laughing because
You
it's
put your plate under the thing, and
Yeah.
pizza rolls came out, and I was like, "Holy crap! This dude is my friend."
Yeah.
That was so
I might have
relatable
used
to
it.
me.
Nico might have used it.
I'm like, "That's amazing." though.
5,000 views in a week for that.
I'm really glad that I didn't get pizza rolls in my ice cup when I went to get ice earlier.
That would have been great.
From a drink.
Chunks of pizza
That would've been
rolls.
great.
I'm like a little slow and I wasn't even paying attention. I totally would have poured my drink right over the pizza rolls.
Right.
Not
So-
even realizing when they were in there.
So yeah, we disassembled the ice maker and filled it up with pizza rolls and hit the dispenser, and here comes pizza rolls out of your ice maker. You're welcome.
Yes, and we became best friends that day.
That was the moment that
Yeah,
okay.
that was the moment we
Nice.
became friends.
Excellent.
Do you
I'm
have
glad.
anybody, Corey, besides me?
I'm
I know.
glad I can do that for people.
Yeah.
I'm glad I can do that. What'd you ask, Corey? What was the
I
question?
just wanted to know if he had that moment.
You ever have a moment where you're like, damn?
I feel like that
Oh.
drink is kicking in hard with
I mean,
Corey
the
right
drink
now.
is definitely kicking in, which
Yeah, I
is
have
weird
acid
'cause
reflex because
I've
of it. That was
never
gross.
actually been drunk before, but I'm feeling something.
yeah, you're
right
holding
now.
on to the light bar. Let go of it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He's holding on to the light
Yeah.
pole.
Like I've never been drunk. I've apparently been blackout because I did a drink with
It's your race.
about this big of drink. If you're watching, it's about 16 ounces of Hennessy
that's 12.
and tequila.
Yeah.
Just that's it. Just Hennessy, tequila, and I
Oh my
drink it
gosh, that sounds
just
awful.
like I drank the drink that you saw previously
That's
on this
crazy.
podcast. And I don't remember the rest of the night, but apparently I'm allergic to it because it causes me to call people bitches. Which isn't a good thing.
I
So,
seen you do
yeah.
that once at a club and you weren't drunk.
No. But I was probably drunk.
Speaking of never drinking, so I drink Bud Light once in a while. I don't drink liquor at all. So we recently went with my brother to Cancun a couple months back, February, I believe. And I drank 15 shots of tequila.
Oh my
on
gosh.
on a day. So
Nice.
That
one
was
of the highlights of it is we get back to the bed or our hotel room, open up the closet, and there is a robe hanging in there. Nice robe. I thought it was a dead body.
Oh no.
So I tried to get rid of it, and I hid it under the table in the hotel room, and then instantly ordered a hamburger.
So you literally just inspired me for my next TikTok.
Yeah, you're gonna bury
so-
a dead person?
No. I mean, it's
Oh.
I got a couple of people in mind, but I'm going to do 15 shots of tequila on my next TikTok.
Make sure you're home for you. I don't. That's
Yeah, no, it's not going to be here. It'll probably be Saturday.
15. I don't think that's a good look.
But that was a normal Saturday night for me. That's not even a joke. Like
You
that's-
don't drink 15 shots. That's gonna.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, you just told a story where you drank 15 shots, and I took that as a challenge, so that's why.
Oh, I mean, this was.
You shouldn't have challenged me.
Someone said it was within 4 hours. I think it was half a day.
Okay, well,
Half a day.
I'm probably going to do them all back to back.
I took it out of the closet and I asked my wife to help me hide it, and we hid it under the table, and I was fine after that.
So you
Who
didn't
does
even
that?
ask where the body came from? Like
I'm
that
like, oh
wasn't-
shit, it's a body. There's a dead body. We gotta hide this thing.
So wait, you guys, your first thought was to hide the body, not call the police.
No, why would we call the police?
You were my dude.
Yeah, I'm on
Well, we
vacation.
can be friends.
I'm on
There's
vacation.
a body in his hotel room. He
I'm
can't-
not proud of this moment. I just thought I would share it.
Speaking about dead bodies and not proud moments.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Not giving too much away, but there was a situation where I used to work at a place.
Yeah.
And there was heavy drinking going on in this place.
Yeah.
And one time there was a lady who happened to be in the bathroom and she was dead.
Oh,
And
legit or alcohol dead?
Well, here's the fun part.
Yeah.
Me and two of the other people who happened to be there
Yeah.
said, we need to get our story straight before we checked for a pulse.
Oh,
That's how screwed up my
that's
life
not
used
good.
to be. Turns out she was still alive, thank goodness. But she
We
just
should
very, very
check for a
intoxicated.
pulse.
Yeah.
Let's sync our stories together.
Not proud of that story.
Corey, I don't think you should do that. I don't think you should take it as a challenge. That's a lot. That could hurt somebody.
Challenge has already been accepted.
I don't think that's.
It's gonna
I don't
happen,
know, bro.
This Saturday, it's going down.
I don't know. I wouldn't. Oh my god. Make sure you tell somebody because when you're dead,
They'll know.
Gina, you want to come back Monday because Corey's gonna be dead.
I mean, yeah, I'll fill in.
Oh my gosh.
I'll be the token.
Am I being replaced in front of my own eyes?
Yeah.
Well,
by
you're
my arch
killing
nemesis?
yourself.
Gina, if
killing
he's dead,
myself.
you can come back
Okay.
Monday.
All right. Don't die.
We're gonna have you in.
You better cry, bitch. Like straight up.
Hey, watch your language. Watch the language.
I
You
better
better
cry.
cry, Gina.
This is being broadcasted at a few daycares, so watch your
Oh
language.
my gosh.
Did you guys?
So,
hear
Gina, we're just talking about
the burglar off Manhattan.
what happened.
What?
The burglar, right?
Burglar's such a
The
weird
burglar
word.
in Toledo.
What happened?
This dude just busted in, no mask at all.
Where?
Off Manhattan, right outside of Jeep, the credit union.
No, that happened inside Jeep Federal Credit Union,
Inside, inside
where
the
Danielle works,
federal-
and she was
Yep.
in her office. Got robbed. Not her, but the teller walked in with a note. No mask, no anything. Rolled out.
No mask.
Have you guys ever been in a
Did he
place
have a
that got
weapon?
robbed?
No.
Not while it was happening.
I was.
I mean, I see my paycheck every day. Where were you? Where were you at when you got
was
laid
that
off?
So
like?
I used to work at Subway.
I was just. Why was I going to say Subway?
Yeah, you just. I look like a guy that used to work at Subway.
You
let's be
don't.
honest.
I also
You
used to work at
don't, or
Subway.
you don't look like you eat at Subway. Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
I used to work at Subway, and this guy came in, and he was like, "I got a gun. Give me your money.
Give me your
and
meat."
And I was nervous, so after giving the money, I was like, "Do you want some?" We used to have these stamps that we give out to people.
You
who,
did not
bought
give
something.
him
I was like, "You want
promotional
some
tools."
stamps?" And so I gave him 2 dozen
Corey,
stamps so he can get some
that was
free
set up.
sandwiches.
You set that up.
Well, yeah, I thought in my head I was thinking if he ever goes to cash these in, they'd be able to trace the numbers.
You did not
They
think
don't-
of all. That's a lie.
In my
Right.
head, I think
No,
I
you
thought
weren't.
that's what was
First
going
off,
on.
you're at Subway.
I was
Yeah.
Second
You
of
did
all,
not
you're
think
giving them
about that.
discount coupons.
Or I was nervous and didn't know what else to do. But let me at least look like I was thinking of a plan.
you had no idea what you
Since you're robbing us, do you want to buy 2 get 1 free?
Yeah.
Would you like to supersize your subs?
A couple free cookies.
What kind of cheese would you like on that?
He bagged them up, gave him a receipt.
Would you like provolone?
You want it toasted?
That's funny.
They didn't toast back then.
Yeah, they didn't toast back when I worked at
What?
Subway. Yeah, toasters didn't exist.
No way.
I'm not old.
I would have never ate there.
Gina was just talking about moments that you can kind of relate on someone's Facebook post, even though you might not know them. I've been out a couple times where I see someone and you watch them kind of their family grow over Facebook, and when you see them in person, you for a second think you know them and you're about to say something, and when you realize I don't really know them in person.
Right.
I did that with Christian Brown. There's a local news girl named Christian Brown, and she's
Yeah.
got a couple of kids.
Yeah.
And I've watched her kids literally grow up
Yeah.
on Facebook before
Every
my
day
eyes.
you see everything.
Exactly.
Their whole life.
Exactly. And I know, I've used to know Christian. We both have twins about the same age.
Yeah.
And a lot of other fun little similarities and things. And we used to run into each other all in the same circle. But I've never met her kids.
Okay.
And I ran into, I believe it was her son out and about one day. And I was like, oh, hey. And he's just like, what's up, man? And I'm thinking, that's
I don't
right.
know you.
You don't know me.
I don't know you.
But I know you. It's so awkward.
Yeah, for sure.
It's crazy we have to live through Facebook. People hate on Facebook, but that's the only way you can kind of see people grow and their family in pictures.
Yeah. Well, I
Which is-
just came in and talked to Nico like I've known him his whole life because I've watched
You've watched him grow.
up. And he has no idea who I am.
Right.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, hey, how are you? How you
Right.
been? He's like, great.
Right.
Strange lady in my house.
Right. Only way to know you if he's ever been to prison. You know what I mean?
Subsequently, I also looked at Nico and I was like, oh, hey, how you been? But I haven't seen Nico since he was probably about this high.
He's the same height as your hand right now.
Same
but
same
yeah.
height. I didn't meet him that long ago.
It was back about 10 plus years ago
Actually, yeah.
at the pizzeria, that era.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's been a while. Dang.
Yeah, before you took my job, yeah.
Oh.
I've met a lot of people online through clothing.
Yeah?
I have about 4 or 5 friends on an online group chat, all from different parts of the world. Got Washington State,
Very cool.
Chicago, New York, 2 in Chicago, and then 1, I forget where he stays, but I've met a couple of these guys in person. But we originally met online, total strangers. And it's cool to connect with someone that way.
Nico
Yeah,
will
it's
take a
awesome.
little road trip and he'll stop by these places and do a little video. And it's just, it's a great feeling seeing that. I love seeing that.
Back in the day, we used to have to write letters to people and send them snail mail. We called them pen pals. And you never met them in real life, but you wrote back and forth for a while until you forgot about them. And
Yeah.
I dated.
that's how you did it back
It
in
was,
the day.
was it me or was it months before you got a response?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
not really. It was probably
geez.
weeks or a month. But in kid years, that
Right.
it was a long time.
Right. Pen pals. I did that in
dated-
school.
I dated a girl from preschool to 8th grade.
What? Does she know?
Strictly pen pal. Yeah, she's very aware. I still have the letters.
know?
Is it
She
really?
knows.
What
She
state
knows.
did she live in? You guys were
Texas.
dating.
So she used to live here in Ohio.
Yeah.
We went to preschool together. Our parents were best friends.
Okay, so you met.
Yeah, we've definitely met. We
Yeah.
hung out a lot of times, and she moved to Texas.
Oh, and that was the only way to get a hold because long distance. You couldn't call out of Toledo back in the day.
Yeah, so in preschool, she
Yeah.
became my girlfriend.
Okay.
And then in kindergarten, she moved to Texas, and only thing we could do was write. And I just learned to write.
So you were engaged at
I was-
this point?
I would basically,
Yeah.
and then in 8th grade, she had told me that she had a boyfriend.
Oh,
And-
no.
Yeah.
That's like being in the Army and you get that letter, Dear John.
Isn't that weird that that's the same story for every single army person?
Yeah, same
ever?
thing.
Same exact story.
Yep, that's why I didn't go in the Army.
Yeah. Well,
It was that in my medical records, but
yeah. my doctor told me I couldn't. That's why I didn't go.
So
The
Nico,
psyche
back in the
valve.
day when we were young, we had phone lines. There was no cell phones, and you could only call in Toledo area. You didn't even need an area code. You just dialed, 255-5104. And it got so popular, or I don't even know what the reason was, but we started needing 419. 419 got so blown out that you had to go to 567. Yeah.
I know this answer as to why we went to 419.
Why?
So there's a local cable company here in Toledo that wanted to join VoIP.
Okay.
The voice over IP address thing.
Yeah.
And join the phone service. And all the other phone services were like, well, you're going to need to get your own numbers because we already own all the 419 numbers. Oh. And so that's the reason why 419 kind of came into play, and also 567.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, you couldn't call outside of Toledo without doing an extra charge. You had to pay extra. So like people in BG, nope. Florida,
everything
nope.
was long distance.
Yep.
Do you remember
your parents got an extra fee?
Do you remember getting like cell phone minutes free after 9?
Yeah.
Like I saved all my
after
calls
9 and free weekend.
You'd answer and be like, call me back after 9. Click.
Yeah. Yeah. You'd get like 60 minutes a month, but anytime after 7 or after 9?
I was after 9 when I started.
After 9 o'clock, it was free, and on weekends it was free.
I was dating a girl, and I wrote a poem called After 9 because that's when I could call her. I was that romantic.
It's also the name of an R. Kelly song.
That math checks out, actually.
Yeah, it does. A little P. Diddy over here.
Yeah, R. Kelly, P. Diddy.
Yeah.
We're talking about phones back in the day and how you could only talk in Toledo. Everything else was long distance.
Do you remember when text messaging first became a thing and it cost you money to text?
T9?
And you had to text
T9.
like 3 times to get to the C, 2 or 3.
T9.
So we got really. You guys think your thumbs are fast? You should have checked ours out. We were really.
We got phones that don't even have buttons now.
Yeah, and the buttons you had to push. So it was like you had to
333
it was like a
555
pop it,
like a couple letters per number,
and you had to push really hard to
It was the first fidgets. First fidgets.
Also, the phones weighed like 40 pounds.
Yeah.
They were very heavy.
I miss Nokias.
The
Nokias, you could do
bulletproof.
anything. Yep. I could have thrown it like a football off a 20-story building, and it would have.
And we couldn't wait till 9 o'clock so we could call everybody. And Cheryl just said, now we get unlimited plans and we don't even use the phone.
Yeah. No one talks on the phone anymore.
Yeah.
Like I called Gina and
Frankie
she'll
J
call me
said there was
every
no
night.
cameras on the phones neither.
Yeah.
Just text.
That's actually probably a better thing because
That's
I know.
true.
Yeah, you had
would
to
have been in
carry-
jail for sure, Corey.
You had to carry a calculator, your cell phone, a camera,
Pens.
you had to carry all this stuff,
Yeah.
and now it's all in one little. You have no idea how great you have it. Back in the day, we used to have to carry backpacks to exist.
Yeah. Corey, my mom said preschool is doesn't count as dating, so you weren't dating anyone in preschool. I'm sorry.
I'll date your mom right now.
Stop.
Don't tempt me, baby.
Here we
You
go.
want me to punch him?
No,
Here we go.
Nico, you know I got to think for your
That's his nana.
I know.
He'll fight you.
No comment.
Now let him.
She can be my nana too.
Stop it, Corey.
Would you share your nana with me?
No. Say no. Nico.
I'm just saying. Like,
That sounded like the word. That sounded like a Pornhub headline. Right
Oh, my
there.
gosh.
That was.
wow.
You're doing so
bad.
good for the first 45 minutes.
I did. Corey did that.
All right, Gina, what else? What other topics you got for
let
us for
me
the show?
look. Let me
We're
look.
still talking to Gina? Wow.
Dude, I'm amazing.
Forgot she was here.
Oh, have you guys ever?
Yes. Damn.
This might be really stupid.
It probably
Yes, I'm
is.
sure
Have
it
you
is.
ever accidentally started collecting something?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, it's not that. Okay, good. I'm so thankful for that because mine is gnomes and it's really stupid. Like I bought this
Gnomes?
little. Yeah, I don't even like them like that. So
No one does.
So it's like I bought this little Christmas tree. This is to go on my my little Christmas decoration buffet. And
Yeah.
it's like this little tiny Christmas tree, and it looks like a gnome. So then, like a few weeks later, I was at this craft fair, and there was a couple Ohio State gnomes, and I'm like, oh, those are really cute. I'll buy those. So that's all the gnomes I owned. Words are hard. All the gnomes that I owned.
Yeah.
And then one of my friends sent me one.
No.
Like, oh, check this out. It matches your tree.
Once
'Cause
somebody
I had,
sends you
posted
one,
a picture of it or something. Yes.
you're a collector.
So then there was like a make and take a couple months later, and I made some gnomes, and then
You made gnomes?
yeah, they're out of socks. It's really fun. It was a good make and take. And then
What kind of
yeah, there's I'll
what kind of
send you a picture.
Temu
There's-
shop are you running?
They're super cute. They're super cute. So then
I don't think
then
we're talking about the same gnomes.
Oh my God.
So then everywhere we went, we'd see these gnomes, and then my kids would be like, "Oh, look, Mom, that matches." Blah blah. So I accidentally started collecting gnomes, and now I have this big bin full.
And you
of
can't get rid of
holiday
them.
Gnomes. Well, and I forget to put them out, or put them away. So at one point, I had Easter gnomes, Valentine's Day gnomes.
Oh,
St.
you're
Patrick's
legit a
Day
collector
gnomes,
at this
like,
one. You're
and they were
legit.
all out at the same time.
If you guys have a gnome you want to send into the show so we
No,
can get it
don't,
to Gina, she
please.
absolutely loves gnomes.
It was an accident. Please don't.
So was Corey.
And now
but he's here.
And then, and now I have, and now people send me gnome things, all that, tag me in gnome things, all of that.
Corey, what have you accidentally collected?
Children.
Oh,
Yeah. I got too many. So it started off with one, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool." Like I'll wash it and clean it. And,
it spreads.
And then another one came along 18 months later, and I was like, "Oh, this is too many." And then
another one 3 weeks.
Well,
wait a
actually,
minute.
no. Two more came 18 months after that, and then two more came after 18 months after
How
that.
many biological children do you have?
I don't know. Like, what's with the questions?
Like legit, how many do you have?
Like, okay, so here's the official story of my children.
Do we have time?
Yeah, I hope so. Well, we got some time to fill. I have 7 kids.
Okay.
I was married, and I had 2 kids, and then she got pregnant by someone else.
Oh,
like no, not like that. Like we decided to split. She got pregnant by someone else, but in Ohio, legally, the husband's name goes on the birth certificate, no matter who the actual father is.
So you were on it.
So my name was on the birth certificate, and then it turns out like the actual father was not a good guy.
Oh no.
So I was like, so let's leave him there. And that's basically where it is right now. And then I have 2 more twins with someone else, and then I got Gina pregnant.
Hot Gina.
Yes,
Hot
Gina.
Gina.
Let's clarify that.
Yeah, definitely not hot Gina. Definitely hot Gina, not hot
Even
Gina.
I differentiate and call her hot Gina.
Yeah.
Like I don't even care.
Gina's like, that wasn't me.
Yeah.
I don't want that credit.
I immediately like no.
Oh, let's clarify that. I don't have baby with Corey.
I got a lot of kids, and my youngest one is 15 months. So I have them ranging in 19 years to 15 months.
That's gross.
But the first 6 are only 4 years apart from youngest to oldest.
What?
The first 6 are only 4 years apart because it's 2 sets of twins.
I got 3. Same baby mama.
Are you
and then
sure?
I have 2 bonus.
Are you sure you got 3?
Yes, positive.
I've never had 3. I was to have only 3.
You went to 9. Gina, how many kids you have?
I have two biological, 1 bonus.
Okay. DJ Frankie J calls you Gnome Gina. That's your new name, Gnome Gina.
No, DJ.
Would you rather have Gnome Gina or Eastside Gina?
I'll take Eastside Gina.
So Eastside Gina comes from when I first started on the.
That's how I remember her.
Yeah, when I used to be on the radio, and she used to be one of the callers, kind of like you were.
Yeah.
And she would later kind of join the show, and Andrew would always call her was the host of the show, and he would always call her Eastside Gina.
Eastside Gina.
And that's how I always referred to her as, even though I've never known her when she lived on the East Side.
Do you live on the East Side, Gina?
No,
You don't even live on the East Side.
The funny part is, I only lived on the East Side for like 3 years out of my entire life,
And that's it.
I'm
But you get
mostly
known.
South Side.
That's what I'm saying. You do one bad thing and they never forget it.
Yeah, it was, and actually, that's actually quite a funny story. It wasn't a caller, so they were looking for somebody to do the website for the radio
right.
show.
You were technical.
And
You were
yeah,
tech.
so I went to my interview with Andrew, and this is like the world's worst interview. You guys don't even understand. So we went out to lunch, and I got soup, and I was eating soup, and I like dropped.
Hold on a second. You got soup
Yeah, listen, I like
for an interview?
my life is entirely made up of bad choices, okay? Like I don't know what to tell you. So I dropped soup on my boob.
You got soup.
And I am like I have maybe some slow processing speed sometimes. I always say like I do a lot of I'm a smart person that does dumb things, but I feel like there's a line where you have to stop saying that, like you're just dumb. So anyways, I dropped soup on my boob, and I was like, and I panicked
During the interview.
I'm at an interview, and and he's Andrew Z. At the time, he's a pretty
Somebody.
big deal.
92.5, Andrew.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Well, it was after. It was right before he did his big comeback. So, but I knew him as 92.5 Andrew Z.
Yeah.
You know. So
I
I'm
love
like,
Andrew.
I'm kind of maybe a little bit starstruck. Although I didn't like him while he was on the air. Like full disclosure, I could not stand him when he was on 92.5. So I'm sitting with I dropped food on my boob. And he's across from me. We're just kind of looking at each other, and I panic, and I took my spoon, and I like scooped it back.
Oh, you didn't.
Tell me
And
you ate it.
I did.
You ate it.
And she got the job.
I was like, it's really good. I don't want to waste any. And he was just, his WTF face was fantastic. That wasn't even the worst part of it, though. That wasn't, you guys don't even understand how bad this was. So then his wife calls, and he's like, oh, I got to answer this call. And he hangs up with her, and he comes back to interview. And at this point, I'm like, I already blew this anyway. Like, there's no point. And I'm like, she's pretty hot. How did you do that? Like, And he's
in an
just,
interview.
Yeah, in an interview. Like I just totally just dogged him. In this
Dogged him
interview.
straight
Yeah.
up. I'm the one that got soup on myself.
Right. So then we move forward, and at the end of it, he's like, I know we're in this interview to do the website, but I think I have bigger plans for you. And my stupid ass, this is how dumb I am. I go,
God.
listen, I don't care how hot you think I am not doing porn.
Oh God.
He was like, well, that was his reaction. He was like, what? No. Like, he was horrified. Like, what? No. Like, I meant I wanted you to be on the air. And I was like, did I just get, like, totally screw up this interview and get
You did.
promoted before I even
You
started?
got promoted before
That-
you even started,
It
and
was
then kind of ruined it, but you got the job.
Insane. It was insane. I came home and called my best friend. I was like, you don't understand how bad this was. Like, but everything worked out.
Like you almost had to be there to believe it.
Yeah, it was terrible.
That's
Terrible.
interesting. So I kind of got in with Andrew kind of in a similar situation. It wasn't an interview, but I sent him a message on like MySpace.
Corey was a quota that needed filled.
How dare you?
At first,
How
his
dare
radio
you.
name was Token.
Anyway, so I sent him a message on MySpace because that's how long ago it was. And just like thanking him for allowing me to be a part of a show. And I thought I'd never ever hear from him again or anything. And he's like, you know what? I kind of want you to come in and like talk to you. And so I did. And that turned into a 10-year radio career with,
That's
with
awesome.
them as well. And and I also thought I blew that first option as well. So
Sometimes when you blow it, you get it.
that's
no, I-
that's
Hold on,
usually
hold
how
on.
it goes.
Wait, I was
didn't
gonna
like
say
that.
I also
Hold
have
on.
another story. No, I'm just
Can't do that one on the air.
That's I got 7 kids.
no, that's not how that works, honey. That's not how that.
Gina, what else you got,
talk
Gina?
later. Oh, more? You
Yeah,
want more? All
get
right.
another one from you, and then we'll go on my list.
Okay. Oh, have you ever been watching like videos or TikTok or something like that, and all of a sudden you're like, well, I can do that, and now you're an expert on that
No.
thing? Like DIYs and like I'm building shelves right now.
Danielle does that with cooking. She's like, I can make that.
Oh, yeah.
No, you can't.
Well, I can.
She tried. No, you can't, girl.
Oh, I can do that.
I love TikTok chef recipes.
Yeah.
But like the more difficult, the better for me. Because I love trying to duplicate it and like over and over again until I can perfect it.
So you can do that, Gina?
Yeah.
You're good with that?
Yeah. I need easy recipes because I work and I don't have time.
Right.
So I gotta
You
have
gotta make it
real
quick and easy.
Yeah.
Nico, I forgot to bring you into the mix of the. What do you collect? Do you collect something that you didn't realize you collected?
Cassettes, because one of the first cars I bought for myself only played cassettes.
What car was that?
So it was a 94 Pontiac Sunbird.
That is still driving around. I just seen it the other day.
That would have been a
Still
really
driving
cool
around.
car.
When he got it, when he took ownership of it, this car was mint. Original everything, and it was just great. Like it took you back to the 90s. It was a great, clean car. Now I don't know how it's alive.
No.
It's bad.
Yeah, it looks like a zombie.
So cassettes, and now you got a big collection of them.
Yep.
Nice.
I have one of your original Biggie cassettes.
Yeah.
It was like Life After Death.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Passing it down to generations. Gina, what was the next topic you brought up? Thanks for tuning into the Big Nick Energy Show. We are live here again this Monday. It's our second show. Thanks for tuning in. After the show, you can watch it on YouTube. You can also watch it on our Facebook page. And then the audio will be on Spotify and Amazon Music. Boom! Spotify Music.
You didn't do the
Sorry.
big screamy Spotify?
Spotify!
So the next thing I have is,
Yeah.
do you have anything that you are like ridiculous about buying? Like you have way too much of it, but you're still always going to buy it?
Kids.
No, you don't buy those, Corey. There's like a whole amendment that you can't buy people. What in the world?
Yeah, I hate that amendment.
Where's your buzzer? Do the buzzer.
Sorry, Corey.
Yeah, no kids. Mine
So,
is.
what's yours?
Mine is Bath and Body Works. I have.
You have closet. I can see you having closet full of just.
No, I have like shelves full of it, and like I will only buy like lotion and body spray matching. Like I have some stray body sprays, but I usually give those away.
Okay.
But I probably have about 45 different scents.
Oh, that's too much.
Between
smells.
Victoria's Secret and Bath and Body Works, the smells are the only Victoria's Secret thing that fit me. So I have to. That's all I can buy. So I have that, and then my other thing is Crocs, and it's a serious problem.
Yeah.
Like serious problem. I have 40 pairs of Crocs.
You buy the
serious?
charms too?
Swear. Not really, kind of.
So yes, that's a yes.
You have 40 pair of Crocs?
Yes.
I have literally 6 pairs of shoes. That includes my Crocs.
I don't have any more tennis shoes because I only wear Crocs pretty much.
I just bought
And
the
a pair of
shoes
dress
I'm
shoes.
wearing now about 3 weeks ago, and
Those are nice.
Yeah, thank you. I
Those
try.
are fancy.
That makes me having
Dillards?
3 pairs of shoes.
Yeah, Nico.
Like total.
So Nico's a little different. How many you got?
Yeah.
You got some.
How many?
you
How many
a
pairs of shoes?
sneakerhead?
Yeah. How many pairs of shoes do you have that are less than like a year old?
Right. So most of mine are pre-loved.
That's what I thought.
Probably pre-2000s. I have an original pair of like Chucks from the 80s.
Do you wear
Oh, wow.
them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He
okay.
wears all this
Because
stuff.
some people
Absolutely.
like will put them up on shelves.
No, he wears this stuff.
Okay, okay.
Wear the
Yeah.
old Jordans, everything.
It's all about preservation and giving it a new life.
He had found a pair of my old Nike Cortezes. You remember those?
No.
The Nike Cortez?
No.
Google that later.
Okay.
He wears a pair of mine when I was 16, 15. He found them in the attic and fixed them up, and now he wears them. Part of his ensemble.
My
That's the
favorite
right word.
ones were the I think they were the Dion's. Those were my favorite ones.
I don't even remember that. I don't even remember. I was never good with remembering like the LeBrons or the J-Bones or the
So
Well, I don't usually, but I do those because they were my
40
favorite.
pair of Crocs.
I know.
You need help.
Listen, I put the word ridiculous in that question.
I didn't even know
I'm
Crocs
aware.
made 40 pairs of shoes.
Oh yeah, they make more than that.
You get the
Way more than
giblets?
that.
aren't they all the
Giblets?
same shoe, just different colors?
Giblets are on a turkey, I think.
Oh.
Giblets. No, these giblets are the little
Giblets.
Crocs
Giblets.
charms. I have some, but I don't buy those very often. Like I'll buy them if they're like $1, but most people buy them for me because now people are buying.
Wait, you can buy a pair of Crocs for $1?
No, the giblets.
The
little
giblets.
charms. The charms.
Just call them charms.
They're giblets.
No,
They're not charms. They're
charms.
giblet.
They are charms in any other capacity.
Nope,
Of,
giblets.
don't fall into this fake Croc world.
Giblets.
I mean, that's what the Crocs people.
Jeff
call
Davis
them.
said he collects fishing poles. He has a lot of them.
Was it an accident, Jeff? Answer that if you can. Like, I just want to know if you accidentally started collecting fishing poles.
Tracy Duty said loafers.
Loafers.
Loafers. Remember you put a penny in them? Loafers.
Yeah.
Apparently she collects those.
Okay.
I don't think those are the same loafers she collects. I can't imagine a female.
I think that's what they are. That's all I remember.
Collecting gentlemen's business shoes from the 1980s. I just can't. I
They
can't
make
envision.
them for women, too. They make women's loafers.
Did you guys put pennies in them as well?
I mean, that's what they were literally called.
I don't know what you're talking about,
loafers.
Renee. Renee said, "Is there a phone number she can call in for some payback?" I listen to Andrew Z's show every day. I'm so faithful. I know every episode, and you know me. I'm just texting him, commenting on the show, and I give her so much crap. I give them all crap. It's
Hi,
so much
Renee.
fun.
Oh, is this like Hot
love
Renee,
Renee.
from the show?
Yeah.
Yes.
What's up, baby? You missed
Stop
me.
it.
I just asked you. She
Stop
missed me.
it. I've been talking about you, Renee, nonstop.
You should friend request me, Renee.
Renee, don't do that. That's a trap.
Lisa says, "Do gnomes wear Crocs?" People want to know.
You know, okay, so now I would buy a gnome that had Crocs on.
You would.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I
Cheryl
think
said
that-
heels. She owns a lot of heel. Cheryl, I can't see you wearing heels.
I wonder if it's the same Cheryl that I know.
So wait, how many would you consider like a collection?
What do you mean?
10 plus.
10. Oh, then yeah, I do have a collection.
No, because is that normal?
I don't know. I don't think I have.
If you guys are watching, how many
10
pair of
gnomes.
shoes average
shoes.
should a person have? I say 10.
I meant in general.
I
Like
say
of a
10.
collection, a collection of like how many of something do you have to collect before you consider it a collection?
I feel like
That's
more
true.
than 3.
I don't think I have anything like that.
Okay.
Nico, have you known me for having a collection of some? Growing up, I don't think I have anything.
Not off the top.
So when I've got older, I've got real OCD about having collection of stuff. If I don't use it, I don't want it no more.
Well, you don't have like hats.
So I've
like
nothing.
My parents were kind of hoarders, and so because of that, I'm kind of that same.
Yeah, I
that
was
same
dirty.
way.
I had overabundance of just crap all over that I haven't touched in years.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now I'm very minimal. I'm a minimalist. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
minute. Like shoes. If I don't wear them in a year, like see ya.
Yeah, that's kind of my
Peace.
my thought process as well.
Yeah.
I did think of a collection, and
Yeah.
it's,
What do you have?
So I do stand up, as I hope people know at this point, and my closer, I am in drag. But I'm a bigger guy.
Seems right.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
But I'm a bigger guy to begin with, so finding dresses is usually hard. So when I go out to like a Goodwill or a Salvation Army, I will usually pick up a dress in my size.
Nice. What's your size in women's? Hefty?
it's-
Hefty?
How dare you?
Thick?
Okay. First off, don't talk to a diva's weight about
Thick?
that. I would never. I'm joking. I would.
Alex, my son said signs. I did collect signs at one point.
Nice. Oh, okay. There you go.
like
Did
stop
you
signs,
like go out
road
and
names.
steal them yourself?
No.
Or-
If you're gonna steal stuff, you have to be quick.
Oh, I agree.
You know what I mean? Like,
Especially something like outside.
can you see me putting up a ladder, fall off it? I'm holding the sign.
Just running down the street. And
Oh, okay,
your
that's
your
obviously
pants
not
would
happening.
be falling down
Yeah.
while you're running down
Yeah.
the street with your sign. Like
Danielle
I
said
pictured
tools.
this.
She said tools, but I
Tools
feel
don't
that's
count as a collection. Tools
That's
are
a man thing. You
necessity.
need those.
Yeah.
I don't think I have anything.
I agree with the tools isn't really a collection because as long as you use them though.
Right.
Like, you don't
I do.
just have them
I do.
sitting around.
Well, some I have because and Nico knows, and just for that instance, you might need this one day. So I do have a couple.
I collect Allen wrenches on accident too. Like I have a
I think
drawer
everyone
full
does.
of Allen wrenches. I'm like, I'm never going to use these things, but if you throw them away, you're going to
Yeah.
need them the minute
Yeah.
you get rid of them.
Anthony Beard said I probably have too many hats because he's bald, so he needs a lot of hats.
Did he say he's bald or did you say he's bald?
That's what he said.
Okay, good.
Ronnie said fishing lures. Fishing lures. Okay.
Very collectible.
Yeah. Plus, you can use those.
Yeah, and you lose them.
Right.
So like I feel like that's a decent collection.
So here's the thing with my tools. I don't want to say anal because you guys are going to make fun of the word, but I'm very particular on my tools.
It's like he knows us.
Like, I don't let anybody use my tools. And if you do, I need to know for a fact, and Nico knows this, that has to go back.
Yeah,
That has to go
that's
back.
fair.
Does it have its own place?
Yeah, everything
tools are
does.
expensive.
It may not have an exact, but it has a drawer.
We are so different.
Really?
'Cause you have like exact places for things. I had to find my drill
Yeah.
that I got. Then I've only drilled like 2 things since
That's
I
how I
got
am,
it for
too.
Christmas.
I go outside my toolbox and grab whatever tool you need right on the spot. Drawer, everything.
No, I have
a
like
drill.
My
That's it.
my tools are in like one of 4 places in my house. So,
Okay.
because they
That's a
just
lot of places.
It is, but at least I know which 4 where they're going to be in one of the 4.
The entire basement.
Yeah, no, they're in weird places. Like, you know how you have the little, I don't know what are those little storage bins? Are
Yeah, the
called?
plastic
They're-
ones.
No, they're pretty. The pretty ones.
Ugh.
storage
Like,
bin.
yeah, they're like the little square store. You know
Yeah, I
what I'm
don't know that
talking
one.
about?
Okay.
So you put them on the shelves, the little cubby shelves.
Oh yeah.
So I have like quite a few of those in the house to hide junk because I like to do. I'm cluttered. We're not dirty, but we are very cluttered. So when people are coming over, I like to have a lot of places to hide things so I can give the illusion of clean.
I get it.
Yeah. So I have a lot of those. So they're in like one of 4 of those, and then or 3 of those, and then there's a drawer. that
Okay.
You would
So
find
you got a place for it, or you
Yeah,
can hide it.
kind of.
Nico, what does Nana have? My mom. What does Nana have abundancy of?
I can tell you.
Stop
Oh,
it.
sorry. I'll let him go.
Like, what does she have? You're like, man, you got to get rid of some of this stuff, Nana.
Lawn care equipment.
She does, doesn't she? Just a whole shed full of.
Is that racist? That she has so much lawn care equipment?
Stop.
I'm just. That's a legit
Wow, it's
question.
because we're German, isn't it? That's really rude.
Yeah, that's
She does have a
Those
lot.
Germans.
She has something.
those Germans.
She
who
whipped
know
out of
for
her
their
shed
lawn care.
a utility pole climbing kit once.
Why would you open that door when you have Corey sitting right here?
Because I forget. I
Yeah.
kind of think he's not that. He's not that dumb.
You're not allowed to hit that buzzer on that one. You did that to
Oh, man,
yourself.
I did. I walked into that one. That's what she said. Danielle said I have a collection of cologne. I'm going through a cologne phase right now.
Yeah. What's your favorite color right now?
That's the thing. I'm looking for that. I want something where you put your jacket on from last week. You're like, damn, I forgot I wore that cologne. That smells good.
I think
I
have a
can't
clone
find
for you.
anything for that.
I have a clone for you.
What do you have?
I don't know the name of it.
Oh,
but
thanks for the help.
Helpful.
Appreciate that.
Very helpful.
Okay.
It's Versace.
Good.
And it's in the light blue Versace.
Okay.
I think that it has a great after scent.
And that's a high end. That sounds high end.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind spending.
Yeah.
As long as I have something that'll stay on me throughout the day.
Yeah, if
Like,
you want that, then you're definitely going to have to spend some money.
And I don't care, but it's like Danielle showed me something on TikTok earlier. She's like, try this out. I'm like, I'm not going to spend $35 just to try it. Like, I want to smell it.
I mean,
I feel like
$35 is pretty reasonable.
cheap
It is,
for
but I
some
don't
cologne.
want. I'm very particular on a smell.
You can also go to the store and actually
This was
spray
just
yourself.
exclusively on TikTok.
So here's what you do is that you buy it and you spray it, and if you don't like it, you gift it.
Give it to someone else.
Yes.
Like Nico.
There you go. Like
He's
Merry
wearing
Christmas.
cool water. Are you into the cool water right now?
I just go in.
Are people still wearing cool
I like
water?
cool water.
This guy?
I just
What?
go in and steal it.
Oh, Nico.
Oh, okay.
No. Nico.
This just took a
I
turn.
failed him.
I mean, after listening to last week's show, I feel like you led the way on that
Damn.
one.
Sorry about that, kid.
Yeah.
We were in a cool water fix for a while, and then I switched, and I think I gave you some cool water. Pass it down a little bit.
Do you still wear Stetson?
No, right now I'm wearing Hollister.
Okay, that's a
Just
good
bought
one.
it a couple weeks ago. I used to wear it when I was younger. It doesn't stick, though. That's the problem.
You know the cologne that I used to wear when I was younger that I still love the scent from?
Brute.
Michael Jordan clone.
Really?
Do you remember
that? Was
that?
the blue one, wasn't
No,
it?
It was
I
like a
I
clear,
don't
but it had his
remember.
like head in it and stuff.
I remember I can still like if somebody's wearing Tommy Hilfiger, I'll be able to tell you that that's what they're wearing.
I
can
remember the old
still-
Tommy.
Yeah,
the,
that
the
smelled
skinny.
That smelled
Yep.
really good.
Yeah, so I'm in the, if you got a good cologne that will last, okay? Not just a good smelling cologne, but that will last all day. Or you put it on your jacket and your jacket always smells like that.
Men's Bath and Body Works lasts for a while. You should try it. Yeah.
I didn't know Bath and Body Works had men's stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I usually
Oh, yeah.
stand outside and wait
Yeah,
for her.
because
Massive collection.
That's when
Really?
when it's like a buy two get one free.
Bath and Body Works?
I get Dubs one for free so that it.
So you want me
justifies
to, in the
my
mornings,
buying.
use some body spritz?
They still like
Come
body
on.
wash. Like they
It
sell
comes
this like
in a can, like the spray can, or they
Oh,
have
really? Like a
they have
regular?
all the same
Okay.
stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm
And
wearing
then
like
they
a,
have cologne too.
I'm wearing like a bourbon leather like a
Yeah, that
body
smells
wash
really
and
good.
stuff.
Yeah, the bourbon leather
So,
does smell
yeah.
I'm
good.
going to check them out. I didn't know they sold guy stuff in there. I'm going
My
to check them out.
favorite is I think Ocean and Freshwater are my two favorites for men's. For
Nico,
Bath
what are you
Body
wearing?
Works.
Like, what's your nowadays?
I like a good linen scent.
Okay,
Something-
like a
something
fresh.
light. Yeah, just like
Okay.
a shower
Like
scent.
Febreze.
Yeah, something to go.
Tastes like, or smells like soap or
Something
laundry
easy.
detergent.
Yeah.
I would wear a cologne if it would like smell like Gain. I like Gain.
You could just wash your clothes and gain.
Nah, that's too much work. It's too much work. It's too much work.
Just rubs dryer sheets over
Ronnie
yourself
said
before you
Jakar.
leave.
Remember
I've done
Jakar?
Oh, yeah,
The
I
black
remember-
bottle.
Yes, yeah, and everybody used to get the little
Kit?
the trees for your car, the Jakar scented
The little air
trees.
freshener?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I just threw up the Illuminati signal.
Yeah, you did.
I meant.
Yeah, you
But
did.
what I
You're
meant
like-
was trees.
The Rock is
Do
in the
that.
building.
trees.
That's so funny. Someone said black suede. Jeff, my brother, said black suede.
Yeah.
That was like the budget. Black suede was Avon, wasn't it?
I think it was.
We're talking about good
Avon used to
smelling
be-
colognes.
Like Skin So Soft from Avon. That was
Yeah.
my lotion back
Yeah.
in the day. And they had
Yeah.
that roll-on deodorant.
Yeah.
Yeah, that smell. That's still. They still sell that. It still smells really good.
I got some from my dad. He used to wear the black suede deodorant, and I have some. And once in a while, I'll pop it open, give it a smell. Reminds me of him.
Nice.
Good stuff. Someone said Hugo. Right now,
Oh,
we're talking
yeah.
about colognes that stick
or don't.
or
Either way.
don't. I'm
All
going through the
clothes.
phase that doesn't. I want to smell good all day. That's my problem. That's my problem.
You know what I'm scared of?
What are you
Speaking-
scared of?
Old people scent. I don't ever want to smell like old people.
I don't think we're
we
going to
should probably,
smell
what
we
like...
I'm
should, we should
talking
probably
about?
talk to you.
Yeah, like lavender.
Should probably talk
No,
to you.
like that.
no, like no, like mothballs and not flossing. That's like you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about, like that old
Like a
people-
nursing home.
Like
Yeah.
coffee breath.
When we first got our camper, the first year we closed it, Danielle's like, we got to use mothballs. I said, no, we do not.
No, get some cedar chips or something.
Cedar
I mean, they're
chips? I
expensive.
love chips.
but, yeah.
Lays.
No,
Oh, that's
no, don't eat these.
Talking about
You'll be chewing for a while. It might help you lose weight because you'll just sit there chewing and chewing.
What does
and
that mean?
chewing.
Who said I wanted to lose weight?
He specifically
Well-
said he didn't.
Thanks.
He said that you did.
Oh, you need salad, friend.
You know, you need wood chips. It's even
Wood
worse.
chips. Oh, shoot.
That was more insulting than salad.
Hey, one of the topics I have, okay? Who is your all-time celebrity crush? You got one.
That's weird.
That's funny.
I have this on my list as well.
Corey. Let's start with Corey because
So
I'm really
hard.
bothered by this.
Okay, so
no.
here's the thing.
You guys are not ready for this. You guys are, I swear you're not ready.
My childhood crush
Let's hear it.
was a beautiful woman. She was an actress. She was a talk show host. I haven't said anything yet.
Oh, I'm cringing right now.
She was amazing and everywhere. And I specifically remember at the corner of like Monroe and Sylvania where they meet near that like Nettie's.
Yeah.
Right there,
Yeah.
there was a billboard of her advertising her talk show.
Oh,
and
God.
I remember saying to my parents,
Oh, God.
she's hot. And I didn't talk like this to my parents. So my parents are very
Before you say
conservative.
anything, before you say, Gina, just give a guess.
Ricky Lake.
Oh, good guess. Who do you think? Who are you thinking?
Oprah.
Oh, I like what you think.
Worse.
Yeah.
Worse than both.
It's, first off, you shush
Oh,
your.
God, it
you
wasn't-
shush-
So worse.
It was Rosie
No,
O'Donnell.
no,
Rosie
I didn't- that-
O'Donnell.
Oh my
No.
God!
What
and
in
then,
the world?
And then when she was in that movie Exit to Eden with Madonna,
What?
Bro.
Are you being
Rosie
serious?
O'Donnell, bro.
She was on the poster in lingerie.
I feel like you're joking.
It was my
Hell.
first time ever seeing a woman in lingerie.
Rosie?
Period.
O'Donnell was
Ro-
in law. No, I'm looking.
She's
Google it.
one chromosome
Google
away
it.
from being Ted Bundy.
Dude.
Swear to God.
Well,
I'm
you know
looking
what?
this
I
up.
guess
I
I'm
don't-
down with the downs. 'Cause
Nico,
I
do you know who
love-
Rosie O'Donnell is?
I have no clue.
Take the ugliest man, put a dress or one of the big dresses on her.
I will
Rosie
fight you.
O'Donnell.
Do not insult Rosie.
Short hair.
Do not fight. Don't insult.
Short hair.
Don't insult 90s Rosie.
You get one
Okay.
chance.
Oh my
For your-
gosh.
yeah, gross, right?
Hold on. Wait.
Is she
Gina,
not-
hold on. Wait. Gina just pulled up the picture. All right.
Show it to the camera.
Gina, what do you think
This
of the
way.
picture? Before you show it, what do you think of the picture?
It's gross.
Nope. What do
If you
think of the
have,
picture?
if you just ate dinner, do not watch the camera
here
right
we go,
now.
here we go.
We're showing Corey's crush.
Here's the picture that I was like, yeah, this is the one. Go ahead and talk. Go ahead, Gina.
Wait, do you want me to give my opinion on this pic? I think you need glasses.
Let me see.
How dare
Show
you.
the camera. That is way worse than I anticipated.
That is
Corey.
that is a specimen of sexiness right there.
Hold that to the camera again.
Gosh.
Hold that to the camera
I
again.
feel like
All right.
That's Rosie O'Donnell wearing lingerie. I never thought I could be
Hey, let me-
seasick, but I am right now.
no, I
me
can't
see,
show
let me
it.
see,
No,
let me
I'm a
see.
little concerned.
I got Google. Just let me get a glimpse.
Okay, but
See,
don't.
that's-
I want to see your hands. Show me your hands.
Corey, that's your one time.
That's- that was-
right now.
that
We're
was
talking
it.
about
That
who
was
your
it.
your
Can we
all-time
talk
favorite
about Dan
celebrity crush.
Aykroyd? Is that
That is the same person.
on the floor?
Dan Aykroyd, Rosie O'Donnell,
I
same
was-
person.
I
Boom.
was so jealous of him.
That's disgusting, Corey.
Hey,
raise your standards.
They've been raised now. I got
Rosie?
I got hot Gina now, but like back then.
Oh my gosh, it gets worse.
Oh yeah. that's a
Anthony
whole
said
movie.
Rosie and lingerie. Bah.
So it's a whole hour and 45-minute movie.
Okay, don't get the.
Oh gosh.
I'm not looking. That's disgust. That's Rosie O'Donnell. That's disgusting.
Let me see your hands.
Rosie O'Donnell is basically every gym teacher known to man.
Yes, yes, gym
Okay.
teacher vibes.
Corey. Rosie O'Donnell? That's the one you pick?
I mean, over Ricky Lake too, because
Ricky-
Ricky Lake is hot.
Ricky Lake didn't exist.
Oh,
You're gross.
Yeah.
Remember Gina earlier you said the moment me and you became best friends? This is the moment me and Corey are not friends anymore.
oh yeah.
I will gladly not be your friend over Rosie O'Donnell.
That's
1990s
disgusting.
Rosie O'Donnell?
And you were checking her out when you were 12? That's disgusting.
Or whenever, yeah.
Oh,
That's
is
gross.
really gross.
You're
Honestly,
nasty.
The pictures Gina just pulled up sparked some memories. So
That's
I might
disgusting.
have to visit that later.
Nico, who is your celebrity crush? Guy or girl? Either one?
The lady from 50 First Dates.
51st date.
Oh,
Drew Barrymore?
Drew Barrymore?
yeah, she's hot.
Really?
She's
That's
got
a
that
good one.
home, like that homey feel.
that homely
Girl
look.
next door.
Yes.
Not
That-
homely.
She's got that homely look.
No,
yeah.
not homely.
Really, Nico? That's
Not
a good
homely.
one.
Yeah,
She-
just like
Homely's bad.
from watching movies from when I was younger.
What about her? What about her like really like intrigues you? What about her?
Just her face.
She's
Very pretty.
Very pretty. She is. Good pick.
Did you not like?
Good pick.
Was Jessica Biel not an option or
I can't say I know that.
Drew Barrymore is beautiful.
ish?
You first off, you can't talk.
I can talk.
Rosie
I can talk.
O'Donnell,
Look,
Right.
Corey O'Donnell.
I just know a lot of people out there who really don't like Drew Barrymore.
You would have took Rosie O'Donnell's name if you would have got married.
Yeah,
to
we
her.
don't.
Corey O'Donnell.
Your opinion is officially off the table.
Right, it doesn't even count.
She and I would have had a discussion.
That's disgusting.
About whose name we're gonna take.
She wouldn't have
'Cause
because
I
she doesn't like guys.
Because I
so-
respect women that much.
Gross.
Yeah.
Cher said Rob Lowe. Cheryl said
He's hot.
Rob
Brad
Lowe is
said
hot.
Alyssa Milano.
That's typical.
Someone said 80s Michael Jackson. Was that
Ew.
pre? That
Oh yeah, he was hot.
That was
He
pre-surgery.
hot. Yeah, he
and
was,
pre-white.
Well, he had some
That was
surgery.
pre-white.
But he was hot all the way up until I think the 90s.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Danielle Fisher as well was in there. As
I don't know
well.
who that is.
Topanga from Boy Meets World.
she's
She was
hot.
cute.
Yeah, yeah.
She's hot. She's
Gina,
still
who's
hot.
your pick? All time. Right now, we're talking about your all-time
Okay,
favorite
mine
celebrity
is,
crush.
Mine is weird. First of all, I have a lot of them.
Can't be a Rosie O'Donnell.
I will fight you.
This is really hard. This is genuinely a hard question because I have I don't know what you call it when you're attracted to funny, except Corey because he's not really that funny.
Oh, you would
Sure.
want me if I wanted you.
But
You're
I-
wearing buttons.
Kevin James.
Quit act hard with buttons.
okay.
Kevin James is kind of
I can
Wait,
see.
who's Kevin James?
King of Queens?
Mall Cop, King of Queens.
Oh, Paul Blart?
Blart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Paul. Wait, that's your guy?
I know. I'm telling you. But the other guy would be Shamar Moore. because he's just
Oh.
a beautiful
I don't even know
So
what's going
let me
on
tell you
right
what
now.
just happened in the world
wait, my
outside
girl
here.
crush.
Hold
Let
on,
me tell you
before
my girl
I'm just gonna
crush.
let you know. You just sent like a lot of guys like gave them hope by being like, oh, I have a Kevin James type body,
You
and then
said
you went to
Paul
Shamar
Blart.
Moore.
But that's what I'm
Like,
saying. I have a it's a
that's your
broad
bar.
spectrum of hot for me. But I think
Paul Blart,
female-wise,
Rosie O'Donnell. What are you guys? You guys set this up.
90s.
I can see Paul Blart.
90s Denise Richards.
Okay.
And,
She's cute.
And
Yeah.
Penelope Cruz.
She's cute.
Those two are whoa.
Mine's always been Demi Lovato.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
She's beautiful. She's got a good voice.
Yeah.
She does.
She's kind of young.
Do you have a male celebrity crush as well?
I never really thought about that, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, mine's.
I mean, I could probably pick someone if I thought about it, but not offhand.
So I used to go back and forth between LL Cool J and Matthew McConaughey.
Good thing
that
about
was
Rosie
hot.
O'Donnell is you can flip. She can be
Right,
either one.
either or.
Yeah, that's
No,
Yeah.
Rosie is all woman and a beautiful woman. Do not diss Rosie.
Rosie's
all
a
right?
couple women, but that's a
all
difference.
woman in a pit bull outfit.
Oh, kettle.
Because I'm fat and cute. You can be fat, funny,
Thank you.
Cute.
Thank you.
but
Like Rosie O'Donnell.
Thank you.
but if you're none of those, like you got to pick a struggle. Like if you're
Your struggle is that you're the East Side version of Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh.
You aspire to be Rosie.
Oh, Corey.
You know
that
what?
was really rude
Corey,
of
I've
you.
never been mad at you before,
That was mean.
but that was bullshit.
that was.
How come she don't get a buzz when saying that BS
Because he
word? Like,
agrees.
that's-
We got two for Julia Roberts.
She's hot.
Someone said Alan Jackson?
I can't
He
stand
was
Julia
hot
Roberts.
in the 90s.
That's too much beard for me.
I can't stand Julia Roberts. I
Are you
agree.
serious? Why?
I cannot stand Julia Roberts. She is my least favorite actress.
Really?
Okay, Corey
What
O'Donnell.
did she do?
No. I don't even know
What did
what
she
it is.
do to you?
I don't even know what it is, but like in Pretty Woman, she annoyed me.
Yeah.
In Aaron Brockovich, she annoyed me. In Stepmom, she,
But if
everything
they're-
she's
they're-
in,
they're playing roles, though.
No,
You can't-
She's playing the same role in everything, but she's a horrible
Whoa,
actress.
easy.
Horrible
Easy
actress.
aggression.
I think she must have played it so
Hey,
well
Anna.
that he believed her.
My wife said Leonardo DiCaprio. I think he's a good-looking guy.
Well, she's too old for him. So
He's
Leonardo,
okay.
Easy, watch it. Don't be rude. She's not that old. Yes, she is.
He's
she is.
really skinny dudes don't do it for me. So
Yeah.
he's skinny. He's pretty skinny.
I like bulky muscle guys.
Cher said her husband is her husband's crush is Sandra Bullock.
She's
I think
hot.
she's cute.
She's girl next
She's
door
cute.
hot too. Yeah.
Nico, who would be your second choice besides Drew Barrymore?
I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
The chick, the Mexican chick from The Mummy, Sam Mahalik or something.
Oh yeah, she's like
I
exotic.
can't remember her name, but she
Wait.
is smoking hot.
Rami Malek, isn't that a guy?
No, I think her name's Sam.
Some Malayak or something. I know you're talking about. I can't think of
I
some
wanna-
Malayak or something.
Selma Hayek.
Yeah, is that it?
Oh,
Is it
Selma
Is it
Hayek.
Selma Hayek?
Is hot.
She's like
hot.
exotic.
Okay, yeah,
She's
yeah,
exotic,
yeah,
like
she's-
Rosie O'Donnell.
That's right.
Yeah, she'd have been in my list with like Penelope Cruz and Denise Richards. too.
Yeah.
Someone said Adam Sandler.
Yeah,
What?
he's hot.
No.
he's on my list.
He's not hot.
smoking hot.
Really?
Yes.
A young Adam Sandler.
Adam
for
Sandler?
Sure.
Even now, yes.
What?
He's on my list. Kevin James is on my list. LL is on my list. Shamar's on
Paul
my
Blart's
list.
on my list. Rosie O'Donnell's on my list.
Rosie's not on my list at all.
Bill Cosby.
It's a broad.
Better looking than Rosie O'Donnell. Yeah, man. Someone said Selma Hayek is
Yeah.
the way you pronounce her name. Thanks,
Selma
Cheryl.
Hayek,
Yeah.
Oh my God, Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Come on, you guys.
I'm telling you, it's if there's like 100 guys in the room and they're all hot, but one
You're
of
going
them
for Paul Blart.
funny.
That's what
like
it is?
that's gonna do it. For
That's
me.
how I benefit from in our relationship with Danielle. I'm funny.
Yeah, if guys that can make a girl laugh.
Yeah, I'm a
that's gonna
solid
be
2,
it.
but I'm funny.
Speaking of which,
For
a lot,
sure.
a lot of guys don't actually like funny girls, but another celebrity crush of mine
That's true.
is Molly Shannon.
I don't know who that is. Bring her up. I want to see her.
SNL.
That's true though.
Yeah.
Like Danielle's not funny at all.
Dubs doesn't think I'm funny.
Wait, I hope
at
she's not
all.
listening.
Here she comes flying through the
Yeah,
window.
right.
But so then, I forgot what I was gonna say. I hate it when I have.
Wife also said Tom Cruise. He's a good-looking
Yeah,
guy.
he is.
He's a good-looking guy.
He's kind of a douchebag.
She was
but
on SNL.
What?
Let me see.
That's who you just picked?
Yeah. Oh, dude, Molly Shannon. Yeah,
Are you serious?
I love Molly Shannon.
She's all right.
Also, the neighbor.
That's like
on
Rosie
Blackish.
O'Donnell before her guest. Never mind.
You know what?
Never
So
mind.
who would play you in a movie then? So like if we're talking
Usher,
about
for sure.
Usher, totally. Twins,
If Usher got
I
stung by
usually
a
get
thousand
Usher
bees.
between. That's mean.
and then pour bleach.
That's
on
mean.
him?
It's a disability. We don't disability shame on this show. You either get Justin Timberlake.
You just
or,
beautifully fat shame.
Sure. Hey.
Yeah, I'm just.
I think Corey's the guy.
women.
No, Rosie's gross.
I feel like what made me think of that is you said Blackish, and I think the dude from Blackish could play you.
Anthony Anderson. I've thought of that as well.
Yeah, he could totally
So
play you.
he and I have similar lives.
Yeah.
In that we both have received a lot of success that is completely undeserved. So, Matt, yeah, I completely.
Wait,
Mad props to that.
I'm sorry, you lost me at the part where you received a lot of success.
Stop it. We're still waiting.
Local. This is.
We're still waiting for that. No. Someone said Prince and George Michael.
Yeah. Yeah, something about the guy liner is pretty hot.
And Rosie said hi. Shout out to Nico and Rosie.
Oh, wait, what?
Hi,
didn't
Rosie.
tell- Oh, different Rosie. Different. Okay. We was about to fight Nico.
Someone, Alex, my son said burlesque Cher. What does that mean?
Oh, you share in the movie Burlesque.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that was-
Cher?
yeah.
She's still hot.
No, she was
How?
never hot.
She's a cockroach.
She
She's never
always
been done.
came across to me as like a druggy.
Did you just say Cher was never hot?
Yeah, never. Still isn't.
Okay, this makes no
Cher?
sense.
That's gross.
So,
I think that's
Rosie
weird.
O'Donnell, gross.
like, not trying to intrude, but like
ahead.
Danielle is a beautiful woman.
Yeah, she is. I don't know how I got her.
However, no one does. However, I'm really questioning your taste in women beyond her because you've turned down. You were like, some of like the most gorgeous women. on the planet.
Rosie O'Donnell? Yeah, definitely turn that
Rosie
down.
O'Donnell, Cher, like
Cher is not. She's gross.
I think Cher's pretty hot.
Cher is gorgeous.
Oh.
She's a gilf.
Keanu Reeves? Someone said Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, he's hot too.
He was
Yeah,
in Speed.
He's
I
hot.
think,
Wait,
is
was he in
Keanu
Speed?
Reeves hot or is his
Oh my
personality
gosh!
hot?
What's the movie? The newest movies that he does.
John Wick.
John Wick. He's hot as John Wick too.
Really?
Yes, he can kill like 10 dudes with a pencil.
Was he hot in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
Yeah, he was. But when did you see he went crazy and killed people over his dog? Like that's sexy to a woman. A woman's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, that's hot.
Okay,
I saw that
outside
movie.
of your Rosie, your big crush, what celebrity, you can't pick the same one, would you want to spend the day with just to hang out? Not crush. I would love to hang out with like Justin Timberlake for the day.
Why?
Just to him or Ed Sheeran.
Oh, I know.
Just because it's like they're hip. They're hip. They got a lot to talk about. I think they'd be fun.
I feel like Ed Sheeran has nothing to talk about.
He is kind of quiet.
Yeah, he would be.
Maybe I'm thinking I'd like to be around like a studio session.
You'd
So maybe,
have to,
okay,
like,
cancel Ed
lead the
Sheeran.
way.
Maybe Justin Timberlake?
Even Justin Timberlake, I feel would be boring in real life.
Really?
Have you ever watched his interviews? He's actually a lot of fun.
I'm basing this off of a few movies that I watched with him, and he
okay.
seemed cool.
Okay.
So that's what I'm
thinking-
basing it off of.
I'm thinking about interviews and things like that.
Okay, who would you pick?
So the
Hang out.
The person.
Hang out celebrity.
The person that would play me in a movie.
Yeah.
Like who would you think it is? Firstly.
Oh, I know this one. The girl from the commercials. She's always with her husband.
That narrows it down. What do you
From
think?
Gilmore Girls. She played Suki.
I don't know that one.
No.
Who is it?
It would be Melissa McCarthy.
That's her. Same girl.
Melissa McCarthy?
Same
Yes.
girl, yeah.
She is hilarious. You know what? I would like to hang out with her for the day.
Yeah.
She is hilarious.
She
Are
is.
you're not going to call her ugly and gross and disgusting?
No, because she's not
She's
Rosie
none of-
O'Donnell.
She's
Nasty.
none of the above. So
You're nasty. Lisa said the guy from Sweet Home Alabama. He was a good looking dude.
He was cute.
Good looking dude.
He was cute.
I don't know who that
Like
is. I don't
I'm assuming
think.
she means the husband.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was.
Wait, the guy
did it.
she goes and sees who she was married to,
That's what I'm. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
or
Not
the guy
she-
the other guy.
What
Yeah.
movie is this? I don't
Sweet
even.
Home Alabama
with Reese Witherspoon.
Reese Witherspoon. She's cute.
You know who Reese Witherspoon is, right?
I do know who
All
Reese
right.
is. I'm googling.
Nico, one celeb you hang out for the day.
Probably my favorite music artist, J. Cole.
Yeah.
Oh
That'd
yeah,
be dope.
I like.
That'd
J.
be dope.
I don't know him.
Get some food together.
No.
Well, you don't know J. Cole?
No.
He's so I can't. I don't want. I know this is gonna make me sound all get off my lawn, but I hate music now. Like,
Me too.
All the new rap, but J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Tyler the Creator, they all kind of give that old school vibe, but with a little bit of new school.
I see what you mean.
Like I really
Yeah.
like even
Yeah.
I hate saying this because I tease kids at school for this all the time, but even Rod Wave is actually pretty decent.
I don't know who that is.
You just said a lot of names that I don't know who they are.
Rob
Like,
Wade.
Rod Wave.
Rod Wave.
Yeah.
I understood Kendrick Lamar out of that entire last thing you just said because
Yeah.
of the Super Bowl a couple years ago.
I'm the same way with music. Like she just said, I don't like music. We'll go to do a wedding and stuff. On the way home, complete silence.
Yeah, So I drove to New Jersey in complete silence.
Yeah.
And my kids were like, thank
Yeah.
God we have our headphones because
Yeah.
I'm always in complete silence in my car.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it to the point where I don't even have maybe but 3 programmed stations in my my truck on the radio.
I don't know if I have any. So this past Saturday, we were riding in the car and someone asked me if I still had Sirius Satellite XM in my car.
Right.
And I legitimately could not tell them if I did or didn't because it had been
You never used
6 months since I had turned my radio on.
There's a hack. So listen, I'm gonna give you guys.
Ooh.
Hold on.
Try.
Listen, Sirius XM. Okay. If you go to their website, you talk to a person like chat on that website. Say you just got a new car. You just bought it yesterday and you want to do a 3-month trial without a credit card. Boom.
But what if
All you have to have is just make up a new email real quick. That's it.
don't they
That's
have your VIN number that they can
You
just
do,
be
but
like,
you just bought the car yesterday. You just bought it.
So the same guy who's bought the car
I have
there's-
reactivated my XM in my truck 7 times.
It's about to be shut off tomorrow.
So
They're listening.
So you're telling me that there's going to be 7 Corey Kings that ironically bought the exact same vehicle with 7 different
No, you
email
use a different
addresses.
name.
Oh, okay. So I changed
Yeah,
the name.
because you're
up to it.
typing in there. You're just
You
make up a name, but you have to have an email though.
You had to say the name thing because I'm stupid enough to use my real name.
You would. Hi, it's Corey W. King again.
Yeah. Corey W. King, social security number is, that's.
Yeah, it ain't hurting anybody, but I get it every 3 months. I'll get it reactivated for
Okay.
free. And you don't need a credit card on file.
All right. As soon as it turns off and someone tells me, I will do that.
Yeah. Alex said he loves music. He can't move until the music starts. I can't.
new music though, like
What does Alex listen to, Nico? What's he into? Do you know?
like drill music, trap music, like all that's too much for me.
Alex, he likes a good mix of everything. I think we like almost everything because of being in the DJ business and around music
Heard it all.
our whole life.
I know Nico will sometimes dab into some like Biggie stuff, like some old school.
That's what a lot of the kids
NWA,
listen
like-
to is the old school music. I mean,
Yeah.
That's how you know we had the best music
We
era.
sure the hell did.
Because all the kids listen to our music.
Right.
So I'm like that just validates me.
I mean, she's right. I've never listened to my parents' music on purpose.
I love it. I was raised by my grandparents. I love Elvis. I got a Fats Domino's record in
My
the
mom
living
was
room ready to go.
Motown, so that was fun music.
Right.
So I did listen to it on purpose.
So we have someone on the Facebook feed, Ayana. How old is Ayana?
She's about
11 or 12. So we got the insight of someone younger on who they would hang out with. They picked Daniel Caesar or Billie Eilish.
Oh, Billie Eilish is a good one.
She's cool.
I've seen
That's cool getting the
Daniel
younger
Caesar a
perspective.
couple
I don't
times.
know who Caesar
Daniel Caesar.
Yeah, I don't know who
got
that
some
is.
jams, right?
Okay.
Some good music.
Oh, he's a
Nico?
musician.
Yeah.
I don't think I know him,
Yeah.
but Billie Eilish would be fun to hang out with. I think
Yeah.
she'd be cool.
If I could hang out with any celebrity, it would probably be T-Pain.
That'd be sweet.
Oh, he's.
because
Ayana's 13, by the way. We were all wrong.
Okay.
So wait, did you know T-Pain could sing like?
I
Yes.
heard that.
So I
Yeah,
didn't.
he's got a whole
Very good.
YouTube thing.
I wish you. I wish
He's
you could bring it
amazing.
up. Because I couldn't believe it. I just found out like 5 years ago that he actually could sing.
I thought he was strictly auto-tuned. Like,
No.
that's the only way until
That's
I heard
why
him
I
sing.
assumed he couldn't. But
He's
has a
amazing.
beautiful voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just had a 1-hour special on YouTube.
Did he?
And it
Good for him.
We watched it on New Year's instead of watching the Ryan Seacrest ball drop because it was that amazing and
Wait,
captivating.
you missed the ball drop?
We turned
For
on the ball
T-Pain.
drop. We turned
For
it on at like
T-Pain.
11:58.
I mean, you can literally watch reruns of the ball.
Right.
It's the same ball dropping.
Not only
It's not the same.
It
not
is
only
the
is it-
same.
No,
Not
it
only is
isn't.
it the same ball.
It is the
Gina.
The show is so awful because everyone wants like, oh, we'll sing live, so it's gonna sound awful.
Here comes Mariah Carey.
Yeah, and they're just like,
my God.
oh, when we come back,
Rosie
we're gonna have-"
O'Donnell to
Yeah.
the stage.
And they always like promote some celebrity that's not going to show up until like 11:59.
Yeah.
The entire like at
There's
6
Beyonce.
p.m. They're like Beyonce's going to
mad.
be here, and you just like Beyonce's just like, hi,
Right.
I'm on a video chat saying hi. Like it's just not the same.
Someone said it breaks my heart to hear that the music I listened to in high school is now considered oldies.
I mean, yeah, it is a little bit rough. But we don't call it oldies though. We call it classics now, and that doesn't hurt my
What
feelings.
do you call that
as
music?
much.
What would you call like Biggie?
Classics. That's
Don't
classic.
say
art,
that. I don't feel like
classic
that's a good
hip-hop.
word.
I don't mind being classic. I mean, the alternative to getting older is dying. So I'm gonna
It's true.
pick. I'm gonna pick being old.
I'm not dying.
I'd call it OG.
OG?
Yeah. Oh, I'll
Were you
take-
listening
I like
to
that
Nico
better.
some OG?
Yeah. I'll be OG.
I like it. That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to the Big Nick Energy Show. We're live every single Monday. Thanks for watching us. You guys have been great. I love the fact that you guys can comment on the show and you can participate. I think that adds a lot. I think it adds a special flavor to the show. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for listening. If it's your first time listening, type a little message on there. Let us know it's your first time and what you think We'll be live every single Monday from 6 to 8 o'clock. Also, after the show, you can rewatch it on Facebook. You can also rewatch it on YouTube. We're also on Amazon Music and Spotify because we're legit. Spotify.
It was terrible.
That was.
You guys
that was
are not
harsh.
going platinum. I hate to break it.
Corey,
to
did you bring any topics with you today?
I did, and this
What'd you bring?
Gina's insult.
Besides Rosie O'Donnell.
I wish she was here right now.
I don't.
So I
I wouldn't let her in.
Anyway.
Ew.
Oh God, what did you just say to insult
Go
me?
ahead. Everything.
I mean,
Nice shirt.
I feel like I kind of haven't stopped insulting you.
Yeah.
the whole
Mr.
time.
Buttons over here.
You threw me off with the Rosie insults. I can't remember, but
Threw your own self off for wanting to go on a date with her.
I mean, I was you know what?
No more rosy pictures in the middle of the show.
Gross.
It
I'm
gets them
gonna
off.
have a nightmare tonight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What is a topic or skill or subject that you believe that you are just better than everyone else?
I thought about that the other day. I got nothing.
Like, what am I an expert in?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a good question.
it really is, because I feel like I'm not an expert in
Like,
anything.
let me reword it. What is something that you could talk for about 2 hours with someone about?
I could honestly. So this whole system here, all the setup, EQ levels,
Which is very nice.
I think I'm pretty good at that.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I'm really educated on that over the years because everything like is my idea.
Is your next venture going to be podcast installation?
No, because it's a lot of work. I thought about that, about helping some if it's a good friend and they need some help, absolutely. But I don't. There's a lot of
I mean,
there's a
if
lot of
somebody's gonna
know-how.
Pay you.
There's a lot of know-how though. There's a lot of work.
Yeah. I think cooking.
Like we don't sound just this good for no reason. Like there's a lot that goes behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think mine would be cooking. I'm not fat by accident. I can cook.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm a very good.
Are
cook.
you good with spices? I don't
yeah.
use. I got salt. That's it. That's all I use.
And that's why I don't eat your food.
No. Yeah.
Wait, what does that mean? Your food. What does that mean?
I don't eat
What does that mean?
DJ Richie's food.
German people's food.
I feel like Nico and I should just walk out of the room right now and let them fight.
But I think I can cook.
I'm still hurt by Rosie, but
Not
yeah,
if you only
that's
use salt. You can't cook.
No?
No.
Yeah, no.
Danielle has became really good at cooking thanks to HelloFresh.
'Cause she
I'm not
is
trying to give them a free
pepper.
plug, but we started getting HelloFresh a few months back. And what they do is they send you the food on Sunday and they give you all the ingredients. It's not just heated up. They give you
Right.
like chicken breast,
And tell you exactly how to
all
do
the
it.
herbs and
Yeah.
spices. And she's became really good. And I've become open to a lot of new things because of it.
I tried couscous the other day from HelloFresh.
What is
actually.
that?
I don't know. They come in. They're like little wax beads. They look like,
Yeah.
but you like
Grainy.
boil them.
I
and
feel
they,
like couscous
they turn
is
into little
some kind of
delicious
rice
balls.
dish.
Yeah?
Pretty sure.
Is it pretty good?
It was good. I'm not
I think
gonna
I seen
complain.
that. I think I seen that on your page.
Yeah. So
Like
I
little
was,
balls things.
Yeah, they're like little balls and they have like
Chickpeas
lamb
looking
and yeah.
Yeah.
I love HelloFresh.
It's
there's-
great.
There's coupons everywhere, so you never
Yeah.
really have to even pay full price for it.
Oh, it's a hack, but
yeah,
I'm getting in trouble
huge
for the
hack.
whole XM Sirius thing.
Well, I'm not lying to people and trying to renew with different email addresses.
Lisa said Nico is an amazing cook, actually.
Oh,
Who-
okay.
wait,
Yeah.
who said this?
It takes a little
My
more
mom.
for cooking.
He is very, very good. Very
Like,
good.
what's your favorite thing to cook? What's your go-to?
Favorite thing to go to, like I could tell you a couple like temperatures, for like steak or like salmon.
Like,
One day, this
all
was
right,
at the old house. They cooked steak. He's like, Dad, check the steak. I'm a steak fanatic. I will criticize it, and I will give you a review if needed. Him and Alex said, Dad, come try this steak. I'm like, whatever. I'll lie. Say it's good. Holy moly. It was the best steak, and I mean this. The best bite of steak I have ever had in my life.
Nice. Do you get yours medium well? Or
I
medium rare?
get medium.
rare?
I get medium.
Medium?
Yeah,
Okay.
medium. What do you get?
Medium.
Medium? Nico? I think it's perfect.
Yeah.
If you go medium well, you take the risk of over
Oh, for
being
sure.
dry.
Yeah.
I'll do medium rare if I know I'm not going to finish it, because I know I'm going to take it home, and when you reheat it, you don't want it to be overdone.
Let's
Right,
be honest.
right.
You've never had to take it home.
Wait, you take food home?
Sometimes.
I have never.
I mean, yeah, like
I've never.
Have you ever went out to eat with people, but you weren't really hungry, but you were going out to eat for,
No.
for the social part of it, and then you
Never.
didn't?
I eat dinner and then I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Never take home stuff. Danielle, always. I get mad.
We have leftovers a lot.
I get mad. So I'm like, why don't you order what you can get and eat now instead of making it into 2 meals? Because now we're paying for two meals.
Right, but you're getting 2 meals for the price of 1, and now you're complaining.
Not
No,
necessarily.
you're getting 2 meals for the price of 2.
Right. You could have got less.
Oh, you're talking like cutting it in half and like like leftovers?
Yeah, like you're done eating, so you put them in a doggy bag or whatever to go.
I have never had leftovers.
I agree, Corey. Nico,
Really?
do you take leftovers or do you finish
Or
leave it? Do you finish it and just leave the rest?
Like if you eat at Olive Garden, you always got leftovers.
Do you take it home?
How?
You pack it up and take it home?
Like I'll take the biscuits and
Why
red
would
lobster.
you
do
throw
you
it
reheat
away?
it though? Do you reheat it? Like, or will you let it go to waste?
Yeah, people will like prep meals, ahead of time in like the workout, world
What about you though?
prep meals.
Say you go to Olive Garden, you have leftovers. Half of your plate's still there. Do you take it home?
Yeah, I have no problem.
I'll take
Or are
it
you
to
gonna
work
eat
with
it
me.
though?
Yes,
You gonna eat it tomorrow?
How long does it sit in your fridge before you eat it?
it's the next day.
Okay.
Yeah, I usually take it to lunch with me the next day or something.
Okay, that was also something I thought about as well. When you take something home, say we all went to Texas Roadhouse tonight. There's leftovers, a lot of it.
Are we doing this?
Yeah.
We doing this?
Wait,
Going to Texas Roadhouse?
no.
I'm down.
For just hypothetically.
I want them butter biscuits.
Listen, I love the biscuits.
They're rolls.
How long can you hold on to that leftover before it's no good?
That night.
Really?
Yeah.
I would say 2 days at the
So it's
max.
Monday. So you have to eat it
If
by
I don't-
Wednesday
yeah,
night.
if I don't eat it Wednesday, it's going in the
Gone.
garbage. Yeah.
Corey, you won't last
I
tomorrow?
don't eat leftovers, period. I don't think I've ever had leftovers.
So say you did. They gave you a free steak to take home with you
that night.
that night.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
So you won't do it tomorrow.
You guys just saw me down an entire drink in like 12 seconds.
That was disgusting, just like Rosie.
That's how I eat as well.
I inhale.
Yeah.
I'm same way.
When we had this meeting to even start this show, we went out
Yeah.
to a restaurant and
Yeah.
you had ordered wings.
So good.
and I still remember that you were like, "Hey, do you want any wings?" I was
Yeah.
like, "Nah, no, I'm good right now."
Yeah, what did I
and
say?
And then when I looked back up, all the bones were on your plate. And
I
you were-
specifically said if you want one or if you want some, take them now
Yeah.
because this is your only chance.
Wait, do you, when you're done, is there meat left on the bone?
No.
There's a little bit because I'm not going to get into the nitty gritty. I'll just eat the big parts.
Yeah.
I eat about 75% of the chicken wings.
You leaving 25% back home.
I don't even know what the word is. I'm not going to get in there and
Not
get
gonna
every
clean the
little.
Clean the bone.
No,
You gotta clean the bone.
that's too much. That's gross.
We used to get beat for not cleaning
Because
the
there's
bone.
a lot on there that's not just chicken. There's like some hard stuff.
I mean,
and-
what else is it? Like, is it cow? Like, what?
No,
what,
like
pig?
You know what I mean?
Here-
On a
no,
chicken wing.
here's the thing.
When you get close to the edge, there's like harder stuff. I don't want that harder stuff.
It's still called chicken.
it's
I know, but I don't like
cartilage.
it.
Yeah, I mean, you leave that, but
That's what I'm saying. I don't eat
but
that.
there's meat in there. Like,
No, I'll get the majority of the meat.
okay.
I'll stick my finger between the
Because
bone,
I
fish it
judge
out.
people who like, if you look down and there's like all kinds of meat on your
No,
chicken.
no, I'm not
like,
that.
I'll judge
I'll
you.
eat it.
I think that's weird.
Lawrence Adam Whammer said Muddy Rags fire.
I'm excited to check it
Shout
out.
out.
Fire.
I'm
Yeah.
definitely
Shout out
checking
to you,
this out.
Larry.
Humberto said next day or he's tossing it for leftovers. We're talking
Fair.
about leftovers right now. How long can you keep them in the fridge? Say it's Monday. Gina said Wednesday night you have to eat it. Corey says tonight, or that's if he has leftovers.
I never have leftovers.
Never does.
However, Chinese food is the exception.
Okay, that's
I
good.
feel like
that's
they-
good for
And
weeks.
pizza.
Yeah, I feel like no.
Fire.
Pizza's a
Yeah.
same day situation.
Really?
Yeah,
You
same day
don't
situation.
ever eat like the cold slice of pizza?
Oh, so
so
good.
gross.
What?
So gross.
Oh, I'm judging right now.
Judge away. I don't
cold
care.
pizza.
I'm a diva, and
Yeah.
I will be a diva
Really good.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Nico, how long of
For
a leftover
breakfast.
can you keep?
2 days.
So Wednesday night. I'm same way. Anything over that? Danielle will be in the refrigerator. Does she put something on Monday? Friday.
No, thank
She's
you.
heating it up.
Have some-
Absolutely. She's probably got like
She's got issues.
she's got guts of steel.
That's disgusting.
have some standards.
Have some respect.
she clearly. Oh, sorry.
Oh, Gina.
I forgot. No, you're right.
Come on.
I
You looked
forgot.
right at me.
It's because I was gonna make it. I'm just so
You
used to
looked and
making
pointed
Corey
right at me
jokes.
when you
I
said
did.
that.
I did. I'm
Miss
sorry.
No Standards. That's what you're going to say.
I'm
And that
so
really hurts my
sorry.
heart.
I'm so sorry. I forgot who I was talking to for a minute.
My mom said she don't like steak. Yeah.
Your mom doesn't like
There's the
steak?
moment
I'm
that she's not my mom no
I'm
more.
not a huge
Oh.
fan of steak. Steak,
Love
it's not
steak.
my favorite, but I like it. It's just not my favorite.
Texas Roadhouse all day.
You know, I don't know if I like steak because I was a vegetarian for like 9 years, and since then,
It shows.
yeah, thank you. I tried.
Does it?
How much salad did you eat?
None actually. I ate strictly French fries.
Looks
like you were
eating
some meat on your
way. Or?
But when I started, I hate you guys. When I started eating meat again, steak was one of the things I always kind of gravitated to. Steak and burgers.
Yeah.
I eat it. I don't know if I like it. Does that make sense?
Thought about that about what was it about not that long ago? I'm like, maybe I really don't like this.
Yeah.
Because I keep trying to find I don't remember what it was. I keep trying to find the best of it in Toledo. I'm like, maybe I really don't like this.
I feel like that's like ribs are another one for me. Like I love.
That's what it was.
It was
ribs.
Yeah, it's like I love.
Maybe I don't like them.
I love the idea of ribs, but like the flavor, like it's always barky and
Greg?
chewy.
I get it.
And
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's never hot.
I'm like, do I actually like this, or do I
Right.
just like the idea?
I said the same thing. Like I keep trying to find. There's got to be better ribs. No, this is how ribs taste. Maybe I just don't like them.
Yeah,
Very possible.
Every now and then, I'll just order like a vegetarian dish from a restaurant.
Okay.
And every time I do, I'm never disappointed. So
Okay. So
maybe
that's the way to go.
Maybe I don't like meat.
I just picture like Corey with like a head of lettuce and like pouring ranch on it and eating it like an apple, like just
Taking bites
that's
of
his
it.
idea of vegetarianism. Just like crunch like this big.
I am also a vegetarian, except I eat meat. So that's it. I'm
You
still
got to go to
vegetarian.
Texas for the good meats.
Oh, I want to go to that house de Brazil. That like all.
I've
you
heard
can
great
eat.
things
Like,
about that.
We want to
It's
go do that.
expensive.
I mean,
Is it in Detroit?
yeah, it's like $50 a person, but it's like all the meat.
If we could
eat.
take the budget that we have for the show, we could get nothing because we don't have a budget here.
I love to travel for food.
I do too.
So name the date and we there.
Okay,
All
we'll
right,
do that.
you can pay.
Why'd you get hood on that comment? You got hood. You're
I'm
wearing a
talking-
button up and dress shoes. You're
I'm
not
ta-
hood. We be there. What does that mean?
Some of us have day jobs and don't drive propane trucks.
Hey,
Some
easy.
of us have to be look more than homeless for our jobs.
Stop it.
Did you hear about
Jerks.
DJ?
Yes.
Somebody gave him $1 because they
I
thought he
did.
was
It
homeless.
was $1.13.
Well,
Thank
look at
you.
them. We
They
only
gave
need
you
like
change.
48 and some change more to go to the House de Brazil.
I'm down.
You're well on your. Just dress for work every day at the gas station, and you can collect
Get some
the money.
change. Is that one of them places where they bring meat on like a sword
I think so.
and then they cut pieces off
You
on
have
your
to
plate?
like you have like a whole thing, a sign you have to put up like, no, stop, don't.
It's red. And,
Yeah, I'm not putting that
red
one
and
out.
green.
Right.
Mine's always going to
Yeah.
be green.
Yeah,
3 of my least favorite words.
We should go.
I agree. We need to do this. We have to go, and then we can all talk about it.
Like
Talk
I'm talking
about
like in the next 30 days, y'all need to put something on docs because otherwise we're just gonna talk
On
about
docs? What is that, a document? Or what does that mean? What's on
like,
docs?
on paper.
Docs?
Yeah.
Do we have
you
doc-
never
do we have
talked to a
docs?
human?
no, have you met him? He means Doc Martens.
Oh, Doc Martens.
He has no idea.
Also known as the Rosie O'Donnell of shoes. She's so gross. I'm
You
sorry.
monkey humper.
Sorry. Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Good times. It's already 7:45. This show has been flying. Corey, what else you got for us? You got any more?
fast enough?
You got any more topics?
I was just looking back.
As long as it doesn't involve Rosie.
Right. What you got, Corey?
Well, what's my next one was
Spit it out, Junior.
What celebrity have you met that you were disappointed by meeting?
Ew, that's a good
Corey
one.
W. King.
First off, you messed up by saying celebrity, Gina. That doesn't
How?
count.
You know
Well,
what?
he thinks he is.
This just in. This is Corey W. King's last show.
Oh,
He
Wait,
refuses
you
to
can't-
be insulted.
How are you gonna quit your own show and you're the one that invited, well, not your own co-hosted show, and you invited me?
Clearly,
You knew what this was.
He wants you as a co-host.
You can't invite people
he's
and then
ganging up
leave.
with you.
You made
Yeah.
it easy when you picked Rosie.
right. Now the once you derailed the train,
I was
it
giving
just-
an honest answer.
Next time, don't.
Yeah.
Next time, don't
Yeah.
think about things before you talk.
The reason why I brought up the whole celebrity thing is because when I first started in comedy, I was fortunate enough to work with Jimmy Walker, JJ from Good
yeah.
Times.
Yeah.
And I was so excited to just work with a real comedian,
Of
someone
course.
that I
Of
named
course.
to. And he called me on the phone. I thought, wow, he's calling me
What?
on the phone the day of the show.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, young man, I'm going to be working with me tonight." And I'm like, "Oh, yes, and very professional." And he goes, "Well, I need a haircut. You should come by and pick me up, and we should go find a good barber."
Okay.
And I'm like, "Oh, dope! I'm hanging out with a celebrity." I picked him up in
Right.
my car. I took him over to Port Clark's barbershop on Detroit.
Yeah.
And
You picked him up?
I picked him up in my car, and like I'm driving in my car, and I'm like, I got a celebrity. I'm feeling
What?
like the man.
It's your highlight of your life.
Oh my gosh, you had no idea. And after the haircut, they're like, "Hey, Mr. Walker, you're set." Like they gave him his haircut for free.
No doubt.
And I'm like, okay. Oh, we also went out to lunch before this.
Yeah.
I paid for lunch.
Where'd you take him?
We went to
Fazoli's.
San Marcos.
That's a good choice.
Yeah.
That's a good choice.
Because I wanted something Toledo-ish for him.
That's a good choice.
I paid for lunch because I was like, you got to try this place.
Right.
We
You're
get to-
not going to not pay for his dinner.
We get to the haircut place.
Yeah.
They give him his haircut for free. And I'm bald anyway, so I'm just like, just touch me up.
Right.
They charge me, and I have to pay. And I'm looking at him like, you gonna cover this, man? Like I didn't pay gas, I didn't pay food. Like give me something.
What?
And he didn't offer. And then like I realized I'm just his chauffeur because he was too cheap to rent a car.
What? You wanted him to pay though?
I thought it would be a nice gesture.
I disagree.
I disagree with you. Like this man has a celebrity. He has money.
Yeah.
And Corey's running him around. He's chauffeuring
You know what?
him. He probably
this is the
should
days
have bought
before.
his
Okay.
lunch.
This is before Uber.
Because if you're a baller,
This is-
you're celeb, you're paying for everything.
yeah, like thanks
Everything's
for
on
picking
me,
up.
Corey.
Yeah, thanks for picking me up. Let
Okay.
me get your
All right.
lunch.
All
Like,
right.
he should have done that.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm on that side.
And he's clearly poor.
Clearly.
You know what? You could have stopped at the sentence before.
Oh,
Clearly.
I got a lot of mouths to feed. That ain't an excuse. I was poor before that too.
you
I
have
don't
one. You can't count that just because it's big.
I don't have a story because I haven't met really anybody.
You've never met a celebrity?
I have, but just to get like a quick autograph.
Right.
But like never
same.
like hanging out getting haircuts and talking
Right.
about Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh, sorry.
And the interactions I've had have always been really pleasant. Like Coolio was super cool when I met him.
Did you meet him at the concert?
I did. He signed.
Is that the one that didn't happen?
No, this is the
it
one that
happened.
didn't
happen?
It
Okay.
happened.
This is the one that happened and closed the restaurant down.
Flava Flav was I mean, he's okay.
yeah.
But he was exactly what you would expect him to be. Like there was no disappointment involved. He was exactly who you
What you think it would be.
Yeah.
Nico, have you ever met a celebrity first off?
Yeah,
Who'd you meet?
I got to meet Jeff Goldblum at SneakerCon.
Oh, nice.
cool.
2017, 2018.
is that the Jurassic Park guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Or the Fly.
But
Wait, which Jurassic Park guy?
He's the scientist.
The mean Jurassic Park guy.
Okay.
he wears like the all black. But he was really cool, was the thing. Like, he was probably just as cool as he was in the movies as he was in person. But that's probably the only celebrity I've met.
When you meet a celeb, do you instantly whip out your phone or do you just enjoy the moment?
So the majority of them celebrities I've ever met
Yeah.
were when I was
Yeah.
in radio and before camera phones were an everyday thing. So I have like no pictures of celebrities. I have like one picture of like me and Mark Henry from the WWE.
That's how I was.
But that's pretty
the few I have
yeah.
met, like I just would rather see with my own eyes this moment.
Well,
instead of-
I have a picture
what I
with
mean?
Coolio, but only because that was what it was. Like when I was meeting him, it was like a photo op.
Right. That's
autograph
different.
thing.
That's
So
different.
You're supposed to do that.
Yeah.
But it was really cool because Dubs went up to him and he was like, "Hey, my girl's a really big fan of yours." And Coolio was like, "Go get her. Like bring her up to the front of the line."
I feel like he
So
would be that way.
I got to totally bypass the whole line and go up there and
Nice.
he gave me a hug and he was like, "I heard you're a big fan." And I was like, "Yeah, I love your music." And he was like,
I like your song.
He was like, "Do you?"
How
I know.
Fantastic
I know.
Voyage is the
I know a
bomb.
lot of his songs, but and he's like, "What? Cool. Have you heard any of my new ones?" And I was like, "You have new ones?" He was like, "You're not a fan," and he
That's
just laughed.
funny.
But he was really cool. He just laughed it off or whatever. So.
Someone said Guy Fieri, or what is Guy? How do you say his name?
Guy Ferrari.
Ferrari.
Anthony said I peed next to Jack Nicholson at a Lakers game.
Did you give him his space? Like, did you follow the couple of stall rules, like, or the couple? Of
I would have been
urinal
right
rules?
next to him.
Right.
Not only would I have been right next to him, but I'm taking a peek.
What?
I'm breaking
No,
the rule.
I really,
I'm breaking the
actually,
rule.
No, no.
Peek at.
That
You
was
gotta-
was really going to be my question. Like, did he see it? I don't even.
Yeah.
I think Jack Nicholson.
You
he's
just
not
whip
even
it out
hot.
like,
I just,
check this out,
I
Nicholson.
just want to know if he saw Jack Nicholson.
Look at my Rosie O'Donnell.
You got a Nicholson weenie like 8 inches
I
from
bet
you.
she's got a big one.
Lisa said she met President Obama.
Not as big as yours.
I wonder is he cool? Because he might have been on my list of people I want to hang out
If I remember the
with, 'cause
story
he seems
correctly, he was
interesting.
so down to earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems real interesting.
Yeah.
My sister's met him a couple times, and
Yeah?
she's always had nothing but kind
He
things.
seems awesome. Someone said Eric Roberts. I don't know who that is.
Isn't that
Eric
Julia
Roberts?
like
Husband?
or something like that?
Brother? Dad? I don't know.
Because if he has the name Roberts, he must be related to.
Said met him in
Julia.
person, but I don't know who that is. I don't know.
Don't know either.
I don't know. Corey, did you think of the quick meal? Every week we're going to have the quick meal of the week. Did you think of one?
I outsourced. So I
What
was
does that even
thinking.
mean?
I was thinking of
went to you.
I was thinking of a meal. And then Gina was like, I have a meal if you don't have one. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to allow you to take the lead on this one.
Okay, so real quick, every week we're going to do the quick meal of the week. This is what you can do to make yourself something or for the family. It's just quick and easy. What was our time frame? 10 to 15 minutes at most.
You told me 15
this
to
one's
20.
like 20. This one's like a 20.
Us pushing it, but we'll allow it.
Okay.
What is it? What do you got, Gina?
So the thing that takes the longest is boiling the noodles. So
Okay.
however long that will take
Okay.
you. So you're gonna throw in. I mean, you don't have to. You can skip the pasta part of it. So we're gonna do an Alfredo, not a chicken Alfredo, just an Alfredo and noodles sauce. So you start your noodles and then you melt a stick of butter.
Yeah.
Put a whole bunch of Parmesan in. I don't measure, so it's a little bit hard because I do this with my heart. And all the clogged arteries involved in them. I did it before you could say it. It was. Did you see his face? He was getting ready to talk about that.
Dylan Milan.
So you just pour the Parmesan in there and you kind of whisk the butter and the Parmesan together.
Yeah.
About probably, I'd say like a teaspoon maybe of garlic powder, but do it till your heart's content. You know what I'm saying? Like
Start
whatever.
slow, add a little bit.
Right, because you don't want it to be too overpowering.
Right.
And then once that's kind of whisked up and into a nice little whatever you
Froth.
emulsion. No, not froth. Emulsion.
Okay.
How do you say the word?
Yeah,
Immersion.
sounds good.
Not
When it's
immersion.
ready, in the
it's
correct
mixed, but
consistency
not-
you
yes.
need it to be.
Then you just pour some heavy cream into it.
Yeah.
And it's done. Like you just whisk that up and then you pour it over your noodles and it is.
That's it.
It's 5-star stuff.
17 minutes, you got a meal.
Yeah,
Hold up.
It's delicious.
You said I could make this without the noodles. You basically described sauce.
Yeah, it's Alfredo sauce, but you could put if you like
on a
Alfredo
sandwich.
sauce, you could put it on literally anything.
Yeah, put it on a
like
sandwich.
you could roast
What?
some asparagus
Bologna?
and put it on there. I mean, you're going a little far. It's
Sorry.
not queso. It's not queso.
Hey, that's racist.
Queso can go on everything. No, I mean because
Is it
queso can
racist?
go on everything.
It is 'cause I'm Mexican.
You're barely Mexican. Wait,
Queso's
Actually,
Mexican?
that's for one of these shows. I'm 100% Mexican.
are you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Just found that out thanks to Ancestry DNA.
Oh my gosh, that's a whole nother show.
Jesus.
But yeah, it's
We'll save
really-
that for when
you
Gina
can-
comes back.
you
We'll
can
save
put
that until we have a
on-
4-hour show.
You can put that on anything though. You could put Alfredo sauce on breadsticks. Like what? Get some garlic bread. Just dip it.
I don't think anything is
Spaghetti.
the word you're looking for.
Me neither.
You really can't put it on anything.
Right, having a
There
bowl
are-
of cereal,
I mean,
you can't just
there-
add Alfredo sauce.
There's about
Technically-
6 things that you can put it on.
You can
Other
put it
than
on.
that, nothing.
I mean, you can get some Captain Crunch and Alfredo if you want.
You're disgusting.
That is the fattest-
I wouldn't.
That's a
Oh,
Rosie comment.
That's one of my topics was that we didn't do is what's the fattest thing you've ever done?
The fattest thing?
Yeah. What's
You know
the
what that
fattest
means.
thing you've ever done?
My ex.
Oh, Corey!
Just-
You can't say
What? I was
Corey,
answering
the
the
show.
question.
Stop it.
Is it not?
You can't say that.
She was huge.
Stop, Corey. Stop it.
Girthy woman.
Stop it.
Just
That was not even nice.
she needed a CPAP for when she was awake.
Stop, Corey.
I'm just saying.
That's better. That's better.
I can't breathe. I need
You
to
just
see
muted
that.
him.
Mute me.
Yes.
I was just gonna say that, like, I still remember like her whispering sweet nothings to me.
Corey, stop right now. All right, we gotta move on.
I meant food.
So is this quick meal of the week, Gina, something you make often?
It is. It
Okay.
is. It's one of our family favorites. It's really like a weeknight go-to.
That's the best part of the show is we're gonna give you quick tips like that every single week
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it's great. We know that people got families and they don't have a ton of money sometime and they want to make something quick and they don't know what to do.
And you
I
can
think
put it on your Facebook page.
And I think a good thing about your concoction is the fact that you can keep all that stuff on the ready.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
You can have all that stuff ready to go. So boom, throw it in.
Because you can even use like I'll put a dollop of sour cream in
A
it.
what?
A dollop.
That was a dollop.
Actual,
spoonful.
It's an actual measurement in cooking.
A dollop?
A dollop.
Like, do you got a dollop bowl?
Like a
What is that?
Spoonful
Oh.
of sour cream in it. You can add that into
like
it.
a dollop of Daisy. Like a dollop.
A dollop is an actual
Do a
measurement.
dollop. Do a dollop.
Is that a Rosie song?
It's you know what? You know what? We're fighting. You know what?
Hers would be a couple octaves lower.
He's taking off the heads off.
Dollop a dude.
Dollop. I'm going to dollop into Corey.
I do love a husky voice.
You're like a husky woman, too, with Rosie.
And my ex.
Oh, stop it. Thank God we got 4 more minutes. I don't know what happened.
It went downhill fast.
I know we did your concoction of your shot that you brought us that was
yeah.
absolutely disgusting.
It was I didn't. It
was
the Crown
gross.
Blackberry.
It was
it's
gross.
a very, very hot item, very hard to find. I have about a half a bottle
And then
left.
he ruined it with
Yeah.
Sprite.
Ruined it.
Who puts
Gotta
blackberry
rewatch the show
with
if you want to
lemon?
see what we made
on
earlier.
my
It was
TikTok,
gross.
I have just the Crown Blackberry version as well, so you can watch that there.
Final topic, and we're talking about drinks right now. If you could only drink one thing and one thing only for the rest of your life, don't worry about nutritional value. Just what's the one thing? That's it. Only drink you could ever have.
Peach tea.
Peach tea. Is there a certain brand of peach tea?
The Great Value.
Really?
Yeah.
Have some
Dang.
standards.
No, it's really
don't
good.
hate. Don't hate. There's certain things I get.
So it would probably,
Yeah.
if money wasn't an issue, it would be Snapple. But I drink
Okay.
a lot of peach tea,
Okay.
so I can't afford the Snapple all the
Yeah.
time. So I use the Great Value, and it's a drink mix, and it's really good.
But
Nico.
if like calories weren't a thing, you'd go with Snapple. Like calories and money.
No, it's it's specifically the sugar free. I would still pick sugar free.
Oh,
even
really?
if there was no
Really?
nutritional
Really?
consequence. Yeah.
Someone said V8 Splash. Someone said Jack Daniels and Coke. Nico.
I like the vitamin water lemonade.
Yeah, that's your ish, huh?
Yeah.
Corey?
Caramel apple crown, probably.
Is what you just made?
No,
That's
no.
disgusting.
There's a caramel apple version that's actually pretty good.
That would be your drink forever?
I enjoy it. Yeah.
Like I'm thirsty, and you just chug caramel apple.
Right.
or Fireball.
Right.
I like Fireball as well. Or root beer. 'cause
Don
it's-
said coffee.
Oh,
Root beer?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a good.
so
Coffee's a good one too.
It's really hard to screw up root beer.
Okay, but you can't pick root beer. You only get one. Pick one.
Well, I don't. I'll take.
That's it.
I'll take root beer then.
So no more Crown.
God, he
Going
sounded
root
like
beer.
you just kicked
So
his
is there
puppy.
a certain root beer? Like, do you like the bottles? Do you like Barb's?
Barks.
Barks,
Give me some
that's in a
Barks.
can.
The silver can at that.
Okay.
Man. Oh,
Okay.
That design, the silver can.
Makes sense. Mine, honestly, I absolutely love Kroger bottled water.
That explains.
I drink it all day. I love it.
Is it spring water or purified water?
Purified. I don't deal with the spring.
I don't do the spring either.
No, purified.
It tastes weird.
I don't care.
I can't do this Kroger water. A Dasani or nothing.
See,
What?
I think this is close to Dasani.
No.
Yeah,
Like
no,
the
it
great
really
value
is.
ones, I can't drink.
You know what
There's a-
you should do
What?
is you should, and you can't tell.
We'll do a
him-
blind test, Corey.
Yeah, let's do a blind test.
Gladly.
Yeah.
We'll do a
Why don't you throw in-
blind test.
Throw in tap water in there too while you're at it.
I got you.
Well, no,
I
you'll be
don't
able
know
to
if you want
smell
this
the
one.
bleach immediately.
Yeah, you'll be able to smell some nasty in this one. You got some gross water.
It's bleachy.
Oh, you guys were great. Thanks for coming in,
Thank
Gina.
you.
was
You're
fun.
welcome. It was.
Gina was cool. Good pick,
That
Corey.
flew by.
She was great.
She was the very first
I know you originally
person-
said you don't know if she's going to be that good on the show. I know that's what you said at first.
No,
You just said-
I did not.
You're like, hey, I got this awesome person I want to have on the show, but they're not available, so let me hit up Gina. That's what he said.
I'm okay with that because he likes Rosie O'Donnell. I don't care about his taste anymore. His opinion of me doesn't
matter.
Yeah. Don't care.
We got Nico from Muddy Rags. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Appreciate having us. You want to check out more on Muddy Rags, you can check out him out on Instagram and
Definitely.
his social media page. Corey, what's up?
Well, I just wanted to plug. I have a show this weekend. I'm
Yeah.
actually hosting a purse bingo.
Oh.
We're giving away Prada. We're giving away Coach,
Damn.
Kate Spade, Michael Kors, all the major brands. It's bingo. It's in Pandora, Ohio.
doesn't
at
love
the-
bingo?
Exactly.
How can they get more information on that?
So the ALCC.org,
Yeah.
or you can go to my Facebook page, and I'll have something on there for it as well. It's called Purse Bingo, and it's a lot of fun.
Are you
And
gonna
it's
model 'em?
Girl, you have no idea.
You have no idea.
First off, you know I'm a diva.
I know.
There's a show with the show,
Right.
so it'll be fun.
Nico, what's all your social media again?
You can find us on Instagram, eBay as Muddy Rags.
That's MUDDYRAGS, Muddy Rags with Nico. Thanks for hanging out. Gina, we appreciate you being in studio with us.
Yeah, I had so much fun. Thank you for having me out.
Thanks. Last 2 minutes, and she forgets how to put a microphone in front of her mouth.
I was doing something and then I forgot what I was doing.
Oh.
I know how to put things in my mouth. Thank you very much.
Oh. All right.
Her waistline comes
No
naturally.
buzzer?
All right. We're just going to end it on that, guys. Thanks for tuning in the show. I'm Big Nick with the Big Nick Energy Show. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Don't forget, we're on all your social media platforms. You guys have been great. Peace.